Perfect. So, several things happen at once. Firstly, Erlana, your eyes unglaze over. You become aware of where you are, which is currently a dingy dungeon room filled with 4 treasure chests, each that have a variety of amazing and wondrous items inside them, including, from what you can just see, gemstones scattered amidst coins and gold. Silver and gold. Vials with gold stoppers, 2 of them. More coins. A porcelain dragon mask resting on a bed of yet more coins. And lastly, a bronze crown with 5 spires. Each is shaped and painted similar to a different color kind of dragon. Black, blue, green, red, and white. That is in all the treasure chests around you. Joe is present, a guy you don't know is present, and Alvazir is present. As you tune into all this, Alwyn, a couple days ago, you got grabbed by the Flaming Fists and drafted. After not hearing from another group of adventurers that they drafted, they sent you into the dungeon after them to go see if they had all died. You picked through mounds of corpses and dead dudes and people until you turned the corner and made it to the party.
Did I find any loot on all these bodies?
No, because
Damn.
They've looted everything between here and there, don't forget.
Damn. Did everyone loot Xavier's corpse completely?
Yes,
Yeah.
Joe did.
Okay.
Yeah. There's still my leather armor if you want, but
No, I'm
that's
good.
it.
So, you have come here, you turn the corner, you see the party. Erlana, you don't know what's happening. Alwyn, you don't know what's happening. Joe, you're the only one who can explain it to the party.
Oh,
Go.
shit.
Go. B, let me know when you're done with your character.
So, what has happened was, there was this guy, down here.
Hold on. Joe, first off, you have no idea who this guy is, and no one's asked you yet for anything.
Oh.
You don't. Yeah, let Xavier and Olivia kick it off with I don't know what's going on kind of a thing.
Guys, where the hell are we?
I'm gonna turn the corner and just stop and freeze and go, oh crap, I might die here. Because I don't know that they're good guys.
Too. Yeah, you should describe your character too, Alwyn, when you get the chance.
Ah, yes. Okay. So, my character, Alwyn Lollyho, is a gnome.
Do you introduce yourself like that to them? Do you come around the corner and go, my character, Alwyn Lollyho?
No, you said to describe my character. I'm going to.
Absolutely. They don't know your name, though.
That's fine. They'll figure that out soon. So, he is 3'2", light skin, brown hair, green eyes, roughly about 37 pounds. He's a little bit on the heftier side for a gnome. He's wearing black robes and kind of looks almost like he could be a cultist, but not quite. Yeah, he looks like he's trying to blend in, and he's not very good at it. Yeah.
I appreciate the effort.
He's not good at disguises. He's got a quarterstaff in his hand, which I guess technically would be more like a stick to someone like Joe's size and Erlana's size, but it's a quarterstaff to him. And it's got a crystal on implanted into the middle of it, kind of thing. That's pretty much what he looks like. But yeah, he's gonna come around the corner and just stop and look out and very nervously be like, what is his name? Captain Zodge? Yeah. Are you the party Captain Zodge sent down here? Just very, very timid and nervously.
Ooh.
Like, so quiet, I'm not even sure y'all would even hear it. I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't know if you want to roll a, What would that be, Wes?
What would what be?
To hear my character if he's talking super quiet.
Their
whisper?
passive perception.
Oh, okay. Well, that's on you then.
Their passive perception should be high enough for them to hear you regardless.
Okay.
Just because I don't want them to roll perception every time you talk.
Well, it's not every time. He's just very scared right now.
Then you can have them roll a perception if you're just mumbling like so much that they shouldn't be able to hear normally.
Do you think I can hear him, or should I roll it?
Joe, you're kind of a dumbass, so yeah, I want you to roll.
I am the brains of the group, okay?
Oh, God.
Strangely enough, your perception's better than Orlana, so you actually have a better chance of you hearing it.
Oh dear lord, that name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Messer, Lord Chancellor Eldar Frederick Sarah Joe, the Barbarian, the First, the Great, Most Eminent Highness, and Honorable President, here to the King, long name of President of the Kingdom of Long Names, the Sad.
That's some serious Daenerys Targaryen vibes.
Thank you very much.
Daenerys would be proud.
Hey! I
Yeah,
actually noticed
I'm
something.
going to go ahead and say that with a 15. That's a hard check pass.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, sorry, 15 medium check, 20 is a hard check, so yeah, they hear you.
Okay, so yeah, that's what he says. Is he asks if you're the group that General Zod,
Captain Zoj.
Captain Zoj sent in here.
Damn, gain an inspiration for remembering his name over so many weeks, Orlana, that you haven't been here
Seriously, good lord, I can never remember
Everyone
if
else
he's
has
a
been
stupid
calling
general
him
or
General
captain.
What's his face and shit like that. High five, Olivia. Good job.
Nice.
Look,
Hey.
look, okay, I keep thinking General
Zod. You think
yeah,
General Zod?
I think General Zod. That's what keeps popping in my head, so I keep calling him General.
No, it's
For me,
Captain Zod.
For me, it's General Deutsch, like the dog.
It's not. His name is not.
Please call him that to his face, Joe.
Meanwhile, above, near the Basilisk Gate, why did you call me? I'll beat you with an inch of your life!
I always forget that's what he sounds like.
I love that character.
Thank you.
Somebody like him more weed.
I don't normally get to play screamy, just anger characters. So Captain Zod is a real fun fucking character for me to do.
Bring him down here.
No.
He would literally yeet the damn gnome. Please don't.
Kick the gnome.
A gnome? Who said a gnome? Here. The damn thing can barely see above the water. Whose idea was this? It was yours, sir. I don't care whose idea it was. Whoever that was should be given a promotion.
I don't know.
He's perfectly kind of stealth mission.
If his head's not above the water, they can't see him. Brilliant, Captain Zod, you've done it again.
God damn it.
God. I'm loving this.
If anyone needs me, I'll be counting my bribe money. Anyways, back to seriousness. What the hell did you say, Xavier? Let's get through this.
I asked them very timidly and very quietly if they happen to be the group that Captain Zod sent down here. Really, really hoping they are, and really, really hoping he doesn't die.
Orlana says in a very, very sarcastic voice, "We are absolutely not."
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way. Have you seen another group of adventurers down here?
Yes. If you look behind you, there's a dead body, and there they are.
Captain Zodge is not going to be happy about this. I'm going to get thrown again.
I mean, you might as well join us anyway if Captain Zodge isn't going to be happy.
Oh god.
I don't know. I don't want to anger Captain Zodge.
Oh,
Hence why you
Zodge
should
is
probably join
scary.
us so you can avoid him for longer.
where is my intimidation? Damn it! Does that intimidate him?
That might be... what do I need to...
Roll a charisma save.
That's not quite a tickle monster roll, but it's pretty close.
Dang it.
Oh god. Oh wait, hold on. I get advantage on charisma saves.
No!
Wait, why do I not have my charisma? I don't have the access to advantage and disadvantage patch.
Oh, you're new. Hold on. Anytime they do an update, they change out stuff like this. Hold on.
I'm a barbarian that's over 6 feet tall with a giant scar on my chest, naked with an axe. How am I not scary?
No, you have advantage on charisma saves involving magic. This is not.
Oh, that's right.
involving-
That's right.
It's not magic. It's the fact that he's bigger than you. Oh shit! Hold on. Give me a moment. Have you been typing in all those spells manually?
Yes.
So, as a note, B, what you can do, if you go to do you see the compendium? In the top, near your journal?
Oh, hold
Where
on.
it says search for spell, item, monster, anything. You can look for the spell you want and drag and drop. As long as it's one of the ones in the player's handbook, you can just drag it, drop it onto your sheet, and it'll auto-populate the entire spell and everything to do with it.
I'm crying.
I didn't realize you were doing that. I would have warned you sooner. If it's not in the player's handbook, though, then and it's like in Xanathar's Guide to Everything or something like that, then you need to do it because I haven't bought those books on Roll20. I have them all hard copy.
Okay. Yay.
Okay. So, you are not intimidated, Alwyn.
Damn it.
Oh, also, B, I'm just going to borrow your sheet for a second. I'm about to do something real quick.
Alwyn's going to giggle at Joe and be like,
Back to you.
maybe I will stay. He's kind of funny.
I growled, looking disappointed at my own hands. Sad that I can't scare no.
What has become of my life? They used to call me Joe the Gnome Scarer back home. Now I have a gnome before me. He is unscarred.
I fight bears with bare hands. I
By the
scare
way, all
wolves.
in water it's up to people's ankles. Apart from you, it's up to your shins, your knees.
Yeah. I might as well start swimming.
Oh,
I guess I'm just gonna kind of, waddle my happy little butt over here. Out of the water.
where you go?
In front of her, Lana.
You do so.
Thunderclap
I can't actually see anything. Oh. Maybe? Yeah, I see stuff. There we go. Okay, never mind.
Keep going, guys. You gotta roleplay until everyone knows what the hell they're doing.
Oh, okay.
So what are y'all doing down here?
The question is, what are you doing here, little man? How do you get past the dead bodies and find us?
It's simple. They were dead. They don't do much.
How do you get past the guards upstairs? They have this whole area blocked off.
I'm
How do you
3 foot tall. It's pretty easy to walk past people who don't look down. Like, he seems mildly annoyed at having to answer that one.
I
Also,
growl.
everyone that you've passed is dead. Like, you took the exact same path that they took through the dungeon. Everything there is dead. You found Gregory's body too.
Oh.
Did I by any chance find those missing keys on my way down here?
Nope, those disappeared from the ether.
God damn it. I was really hoping we could get them keys back, because I have a feeling we still need them.
Nope. Keys are gone. Start remembering to add stuff to character sheet. Make sure people do it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Captain. So, what is your business here, little man?
Captain Zodge sent me down to find the adventuring party that he sent down here to make sure they weren't dead yet. And I guess they are. He's really gonna be mad.
Rough down. We are missing Rough. There we go.
I might have misclicked and accidentally joined something else. Keep going. Tonight's a night, guys. Tonight's a night. If we manage to get you guys out of this room, I will consider tonight a success.
I mean, we all have those days.
Alan's going to, look at the chests and then, without even missing a beat, do the gnome thing and start looking in the chests.
Oh my god. Hey. Get your hands out of the chest, little man. You didn't kill these people like we did.
You killed the adventuring party? I better run and go tell Captain Zodge quickly.
Oh no, he's getting away. Oh wait, he's small. He won't be able to go inside the swim away.
He's going through the water. Joe is catching up to you, though, Alwyn, because your move speed is lower than his.
Yeah.
So he will catch you.
I'm
Also,
just walking in the water while he's struggling swimming.
So far, Alwyn, you just sprinted. I mean, remember, each one of these scares is 10 feet, so you just ran a ridiculous amount, dude.
Alright, there you go.
There you go.
Well, I mean, he said that they just killed... We didn't kill any of the people up there, and they told me those were the adventurers up there that I was looking for. So, I mean, I'm freaking out. Nobody's gonna call out to him, tell him anything, just let him run?
Nope, no one's... Orlando's not gonna say anything.
Joe?
If I'm faster than him, can I pick him up and drag him back to the group?
Yeah, sure. Roll in athletics versus Alwyn's acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics. Where are you? Oh, I have 5. Nice.
Yeah.
Alwyn, you find yourself picked up like a sack of potatoes and thrown over Joe's shoulder as he walks back to the room with you.
I throw him right at Orlana's feet.
Orlana, with a thump, Alwyn lands in front of you.
Hey man, what's up?
Ow! You big oaf, you don't have to throw me around. I can walk myself.
You were running away. I can't allow...
Of course, you're gonna kill me like you killed the other adventurers.
We're not gonna kill you. We are the adventuring party.
But you said you weren't. Why would you lie to me? What is wrong with you people?
I laugh in a billowing, great, loud laugh as he realizes that we're the adventuring group and I lied to him. Little gnomes. So trickable.
That's very racist, sir.
So what is your business again, little man? Something about adventuring group that are still alive that you're talking to
Yes.
right now?
Captain Zod sent me down here to make sure you weren't dead. Because he
We're
hasn't heard
definitely
from
alive.
you.
Well, we did lose some people. No, so we're partially alive.
Mostly alive.
Yeah. So, what besides checking us being alive? What other business does that asshole guy wants?
I wouldn't call him that to his face, but
Well, he's not here. He can't hear me.
you say that. I'd be more
Is he around the
concerned.
corner?
Joe goes and peeks. I mean, mostly just to make sure you guys weren't dead. And he didn't really say I had to come back, but he didn't say I had to stay either.
We're not that
Erlana,
scary.
Erlana, what do you think? He could be a meat shield.
You do recognize them all as the people who were fucking around with that mansion.
Fair.
Rough elf character, man. Do I recognize him by any chance? That I perhaps saw a glance of him at the mansion, or?
Huh? No, you didn't. You never saw him.
Dang.
Alvazir would know him, but since she's not present, she's currently like. You see her pluck one of her feathers from her wings, and she sniffs it, and then notices that you guys are looking and hisses at you, hiding the feather.
Ew.
Jesus Christ!
Ew. Oh my god.
Okay. Fantastic.
Is she okay? Points at Alvazir.
Ignore the winged bird lady. She has a bird brain. Ignore her.
Okay.
So Erlana, what do you think about this potential meat shield?
I'm just gonna quietly.
3 feet tall. He reaches like maybe your kidneys.
I'm going to like quietly under my breath start talking to myself a little bit, and be like, "Yes, I know them, but shush."
Can I whisper to Erlana, or do you think the little man will hear us?
You can whisper to Orlana.
Erlana, is it me, or is the little man talking to himself?
Orlana ignores you, and for a moment you wonder if you're talking to yourself.
Shit, am I talking to myself?
I definitely didn't hear what you said.
But, little man, by any chance do you have anything to heal people with? Or can you heal any of us? I'll pay you gold if you can heal me or Alvazir.
Maybe after you die, sure.
Oh, was that a threat? Was that a challenge?
No, I control the dead, fool.
Oh, a necromancer.
You're not a very bright one, are you?
I am a genius among this group.
I think I'm doomed. I'm clearly going to die with this group. Maybe
We're not
I should
that
take
bad.
my chances with Captain Zaj.
Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Alwyn's gonna start digging around in another chest now.
Damn it, Alvin.
He's a gnome and there's shiny shit. Fuck off.
I'll give you shiny. I pull out my great axe.
You dig through the things and find all the stuff I mentioned from last week.
Can I start, like, rolling Arcana check? Especially on that crown.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna grab the crown and then, like, just focus on it really, really hard.
Cool. Guys, Alwyn reaches into one of the boxes and pulls out that bronze crown with the colored dragons on it.
And... wow.
24?
Well, there's nothing magical about the crown in its sense. It does seem to be extremely valuable. You recognize with your Arcana that each spire is shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragon: black, blue, green, red, and white. Your Arcana gives you some memory of magical creatures. And while you're unaware of the exact specifics of said dragons, you do know that those kinds are known as the chromatic dragons. black, blue, green, red, and white, and are generally considered evil.
Hmm.
Oh.
What were the other items, by the way, again, Wes?
Chest 1 holds 4,500 copper and 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers.
The vials. That's what else I wanted to look at, I think.
Cool. Are you checking them out?
Yes. I'm going
Inside.
to... Oh, sorry.
Inside, the liquids is an orange color that flickers and smoke fills the top of the container. When you pop the cork on one of them, the smoke kind of wafts out a little bit towards you. You cannot identify this potion.
Okay, god damn it.
As far as you can tell, it has something to do with fire.
I think those were the only two things that were of interest to investigate, weren't they?
There was also the delicate porcelain mask and the gemstones.
Arlana wants to look at the mask, so she's gonna try, and because my rolls typically suck, I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
A good call. The mask is not magical in itself, however, it is stylized in the same way as the cult that once terrorized Faerun, the dragon cult.
Cool,
Their
she's
main-
gonna take it.
With the arcana that you rolled, you're actually uncertain of what the dragon cult's goals were, but you do still recognize it because they had a lasting impact on the world. Even with an arcana, just like knowing about magical energy and such, you are aware essentially that there is a cult and this is what they wear. A religion would be required to receive more information. The mask is very clearly just for display purposes. It's not. It's a very delicate porcelain mask. Any sort of violence or trauma that you experience while carrying it, especially if you're wearing it on your face, has a chance to break it.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's pretty!
It is, but it's meant to be displayed.
darn.
God darn it.
You're also unable to figure out the worth of it. That would require a history for both the crown and the mask. Lastly, there are the gemstones.
I
Hmm.
take the gemstones.
Well, I wouldn't add anything to your guys' inventory yet until I check to see what Adir's added to his.
Yeah, go ahead and check what he added to his first.
He hasn't added any of this, so it's
Awesome.
it is all still in the thing. So, Joe, if you are taking the gemstones, I need you to add the gemstones to your inventory. I also need you to write down somewhere that you took them as a reminder to let Adir know, because he is the one who's tracking your guys' equipment, I'm pretty certain, isn't he?
Okay, gemstones. Just among gemstones. That's it.
Yep. 10 red gemstones gained from Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Dungeon of the Dead 3. Let me write that down. Ready.
Cool. Are you also going to take the rest of what was in that chest, which was 1,250 silver pieces?
How much does that weigh?
Ready?
Yeah.
Well, that will weigh about 35 pounds.
That's
The
it?
gemstones and the silver.
Oh.
Or do we want to divide all the money up?
Yeah, I kind of want to share it with my team.
Yep, but you're going to need to carry the money out first, unless you're planning on splitting it up here and now in the dungeon.
Oh, we can.
It's probably better to carry it out.
Okay, I'll keep the silver for everybody.
Yeah. So
Um,
add somewhere that's not on your not directly in your money pouch. Add
Yeah.
somewhere that you are carrying 1,250 silver pieces.
1,250.
Yes.
Okay.
Joe, it sounds since you are the character with the highest strength in the party, you'll likely end up carrying 90% of this stuff. So I'm going to tell you how to calculate your carrying capacity for in D&D 5th edition, okay?
Okay.
Give me a quick moment. I just want to pull up the exact rules. I pulled them up recently because I had a puzzle in one of the other campaigns I was doing called Nation Factory. Carrying capacity. So, your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
Strength times 15. So I'm at 17 strength. I times it by 15, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me do the math. That's pictures, not calculator. 15 times 17, 255.
So you can carry a total of 255 pounds without being burdened by it.
Yay!
Anything above that point, you can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity, which is, for you, how much was your carrying capacity?
255, so that'll be 320, I believe.
Yeah, so that means that if you were to push, drag, or something like that, essentially with effort, you can move all of this stuff pretty easily still in the chests. You don't actually need to take the shit out of the chest. You could drag the chest up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 510 pounds, actually.
Yeah, I did bad math. Oh my god.
That was horrible math. Thank God.
I'm a barbarian. I have excuses. My intelligence is 0, okay?
See, I'm going to use that next time someone berates me for not being able to do a multiplication question.
My intelligence is 0. I'm a barbarian.
I got hit in the head during our battle, okay?
I'm gonna keep the potions on me, since I seem to be the magical one here, from what I can tell.
Oh.
Or wait, no, is Erlana magical, or is she a rogue?
No. She's a rogue.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep them on me then, since I don't see no magic user really. Or somebody who seems like a magic user directly.
Oh.
And probably hold on to the crown then. Because study stuff. As long as people don't mind.
May I ask the little man something rough?
Absolutely. Well, wait, why are you asking me if you can ask the little man something? The little man is a person. You can ask him.
Little man, you seem to know about this magical stuff. Can you check out this item I have? It looks to be like a black ball full of smoke.
It's gonna heavy sigh. My name is Alwyn, and yes, I can check out just about anything you want.
Alwyn.
Your name is Alvin? I like that name.
Alwyn. Aww. Depressed little noises.
You're so mean.
Sure, it's
I totally
Alvin.
didn't take inspiration for that from my last character, who was kind of deaf.
Why did my name change to Alvin?
It's
Last
not Alwyn, I just broke the W in half for you.
God damn
Oh
it.
my god.
My name is Alvin. I now have an accent, apparently.
Keep talking, guys. Figure out what you're gonna do. Like I said, I'm gonna be really excited if you guys make it out of this room without a cast in here. There are a couple parties I have that just entirely lose focus if the keystone player is not there. In Nation Factory, it's a guy named Martin. The second that Martin's not around, nobody in Nation Factory can get anything done. Clearly, that's the same for this game, but it's both Alvazir and a Cassin. If they're not around, you guys are just gonna sit in this dungeon water all day and just shoot the shit.
My goodness.
Alwyn is gonna look disappointed and, like, kick one of the chests a little bit and be like, there's no books, damn it. But then he's gonna look at Joe and go, yeah,
Kick 1, 2, 3, or 4.
3?
Roll me in athletics.
Okay.
Oh, this should be good.
This is gonna be bad.
This should be good.
Ah!
You stub your toe.
Damn it! Ow! Stupid. Just wanted so much.
I laughed, pointing at the little man.
Shut up, giant, and give me your orb to look at.
So, good question. How tall is Alwyn again? 4 feet or?
1 second. He is 3 foot 2 inches.
Oh, bloody hell.
He's fucking small, dude.
Alright, so, I think right now we should decide whether we take the loot or leave it here, and we should continue moving on before maybe more stuff follows us.
Take the loot, never leave the loot. But you wanted me to look at your orb, right?
Yes. Also, what should we do about the little man? Should he come along with us, or should we pushing back towards that asshole captain guy. Dodge. Zaj. Yeah.
I prefer not to have to go back to General Zaj, but I will if I have to.
I trust the little man because he cannot escape from me, so I will not mind if he stays.
Seems mildly annoyed by Joe already.
Adir and Alvazir point out, too, that there's still areas of the dungeon that you guys haven't finished clearing out.
I think we should load up as much as we can carry and not drag chests through the dungeon and keep looking. But I'm new here, what do I know?
If you did not take the chests, you would lower the weight by 100 pounds of everything. The chests each weigh about 25 pounds each.
25 pounds each, so that's 100. If I can...
I mean, if Joe carries, like, most of the money, we should be fine, as long as it doesn't over-encumber him.
I am strong barbarian. I can carry much.
Yeah, but we still might need you to fight.
No, I will sit on the enemies until they pass out.
Oh,
Joe
dear
is just
God.
gonna get a stack of gold, throw it over his shoulder, and use it to beat the shit out of anything.
I see nothing wrong with that.
I see that as fine, as long as he doesn't grab Alwyn and start using Alwyn as a blunt instrument.
I will carry Alwyn on my back while he attacks on my shoulders. He will ride me like a mount.
Freezing? Question mark?
Wait, did I do that? Wait,
Yeah,
hold
you're
on.
just gonna get this big stack of silver and copper. People are gonna, like, run by, and you're just gonna clock them with it, and you'll be known as Joe Moneybags.
Yes.
Great, another nickname for Joe.
Add that to the list. His name just keeps getting longer.
It's Joe with many names.
His name just eventually gets shortened to Joe of the many name.
Yes. Are you okay if I stay? What does Erlana look like?
She's kind of very small for an elf. Not quite like a small character, but like just about. So probably like just like 5 foot nothing, and like you would lose her in a crowd. She is that plain looking.
Okay, well, Alwyn's going to look at Erlana and be like, "Are you okay if I stay with the party, pretty lady?" The big dummy seems to be okay with it.
Sure. If you want to stay with us, stay with us. We're not that scary.
Hey, I am totally scary.
Sure. Let's go with that.
I am. I look down at my hands again, disappointed at my bad.
Yes, Joe, very terrifying.
I just realized every time I try to be scary, I fail. Like at the tavern, at here, I keep failing my intimidation stuff.
Yep, that is a thing. That is a thing that keeps happening.
When you're trying to intimidate the bugbear and end up tickling it.
I got out-intimidated by a gnome. I mumbled to myself, disappointed and sad.
So are you going to hand over that orb or not, good guy?
Oh yes, Key. Check out this black orb full of evil-looking smoke that has this one little red eye thing that's looking back at you.
You also still have like 80 spell books. All of whom that you've given one of them to have died shortly after you've given them to. So, Erlana, you remember that? Were you there when they found the 3 spell books?
I don't know.
I don't think she was.
Joe found some spell books,
No?
and there's
I found
been
the spell
one.
books.
No. Joe found one of them.
Oh yeah, one.
Joe found a group of spell books, and like every single person he's given this one spell book to has died very shortly after he's like literally the session or the session after he's handed them the spell book. That character dies. It's happened twice in a row.
Yeah, please don't tell me that's like an actual thing you're doing on purpose.
It's not, but it might be now. I might actually.
Alwyn,
it's a cursed spellbook now, of course.
Alwyn, we like to have one of my books.
books. You have books. Oh, hold on. Let me
I have 3
investigate this. Let me look at this orb for you,
Smoky
sir.
black.
As a
Yeah.
note, Alwyn, when you have spell books as a wizard, you can learn the spells inside.
Oh God, that's right.
That's how you learn spells, and the party's literally sitting on like 4 fucking spell books right
4. Wait,
Yeah.
3.
No, you got
Where's
the one
the
that you
fourth one?
unlocked. Remember the one that
now.
had
Yeah,
the
you
key.
have the one that you
1,
unlock.
2. I have 3 books.
You should
3
have
books.
4. If you got the
No, I
if
have
you
3.
grabbed everything off of Xavier, you should have 4 because he had 3 on him. He had a red one, a black one, and a
I have Xavier's
Whatever the
rune
other-
book, a red leather book, and a black book. The other book I opened, and I think
there was a rune book, the black
I believe I
leather.
gave it to somebody. I believe I gave it to Akasan. Akasir. I don't know.
Adir, yeah, I'm gonna check to see if I can't find that spell book.
Because I remember, I think I gave it to him when he asked me for it.
I guess a religion check is
I
on the
do
orb.
remember it. I do remember that. I'm just gonna look through your
Huh.
sheet.
I rolled a 10 on religion.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Adir has the black spell book.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, little man, you're a wizard.
You're rolling a religion on the ball.
Yeah.
Does not seem to be an item of religious importance.
All right. Then.
Oh, do you not know? Hold on, B. Do you not know how to do health?
Not off the top of my head. I'm like,
Okay, a bard's hit die is a D8, so at level 1, you're going to have 1D8 plus your constitution mod for HP, and you get to take the max because it's level 1, so 8 plus con mod.
okay, so 11.
Yep, and then at level 2, you can either choose to take the average of a D8, which is 5 plus your con mod, or you can roll a D8 and see if you get higher than a 5 plus your con mod. It's your choice. If you roll a 1, you get 1 re-roll too.
I'll risk it for a second here. So it's 1d8.
1d8. 4 plus your con mod.
7, 11. Sweet.
Cool, is your character ready?
And my hit dice.
It's a d8. So in here, you just put 2 for now. You'll see that I just put it in because you're level 2, so you have 2 hit dice, which are for a bard d8s, which should have been auto-populated when you chose the class bard.
Okay. Do you just want to quickly look over and see if everything's filled out or anything? that I'm
Absolutely.
missing?
Keep role-playing and talking, guys. I've already
Okay.
said it has no religious significance. I've got to click through your sheet. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Well, I'm not really seeing too much about it.
All right, but you're a
Um,
wizard, right, little man?
Yes. My name is still Alwyn. Tall giant
Little
dumb
man
one.
Alwyn. Would you like to have a spell book?
You have spell books? Question mark?
I have
Oh,
1 rune book
right.
and 2 books that do not know what they read.
I mean, I will take all 3 of them then. If you have no need for them, I could actually use them quite a bit.
I'll give you the rune book, but I'll keep the 2 curse books in case they summon a demon. They fight. Yeah.
B, while they're talking, what I just did is I opened this up for the next time you play a bard, and at the very, very bottom of this thing, you should see at the very bottom at skill options, where it has Jack of all trades.
Mhm.
Since you have Jack of all trades, I checkboxed that, and you'll see it auto now applies to all of your skills.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you won't ever need to calculate that in ever. Keep going, guys. Sorry, I just wanted to let her know what I had done to her sheet.
Alwyn's going to look at Joe a little confused and say, Can you read a spell book? Because if not, it might be a good idea to hand me all 3 so something doesn't get summoned by mistake from them.
That's
But-
a good idea.
If something gets summoned, I can kill it.
If I'm staying with the party, then you can still kill it, can't you?
I don't know. I don't trust you that well. I'll give Erlana
See-
the books, but maybe not you.
See, give them to me then.
Alright. I'll give Erlana the I'll give you two of the books. I want to keep the black book for some reason.
Orlando just gives them directly to Elwyn.
Damn it!
Thank you. Thank you, pretty elf.
All right, Joe, remove the spell books from your inventory, and then add the spell books to your inventory, Xavier, and make sure to ask him what he has titled each book, because the titles matter.
Okay, so the first one is
B,
Xavier's rune book.
Can you type it for a moment, because B has... Oh,
I'll type it in.
checking something. B, I need to look at your sheet. B, for your background of entertainer, you should be proficient in acrobatics and performance, so checkbox those.
It wasn't up on the page, that's why I was really confused.
Which page? Oh, on the Baldur's Gate one. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is the page for all of your entertainer stuff. Aside from the feature by popular demand, ignore that one. You don't have by popular demand, but you do have the skill proficiencies, tool proficiencies, and equipment shit. Okay?
Right,
The black book is not in your inventory.
Oh, it's not anymore? Oh.
No, I have it in Adir's. You had given that one to Adir.
Oh, so I have 2 books then.
You might actually have... Hold on, you might have a different black book.
Remember, there was the one with the black scale looking, and then there was the black one with the key.
Yeah, I gave him with the black one the key.
I thought that was the one that you had opened.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you kept the one with the key, Joe. You gave
I did?
Yeah, there was the black one with the scales that was given to Adir.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Differentiate them, please. Right
Okay,
now in Adir's, he has black spellbook. So if you're giving him the one with the key, put black unlocked spellbook, okay?
He's not giving it. So Alwyn is going to sit there and explain to Joe that spellbooks are literally how someone who studies magic, as I do, learns new spells, and potentially they could be spells that will help people, and potentially one of them might even be a healing spell.
I thought they might have bedtime stories.
They really don't. I'm sorry. I can read you a bedtime story each time we take a long rest if you'd like, but... Alwyn literally tells him this and pats him on the knee. Because he can't reach his shoulder, so he pats him on the knee.
Oh no.
So if you'd like me to learn the spell within the book, I can read it. And Patch, when you do spell books, do the spell books destroyed? Do they just
No. I am about to copy paste you the rules for spell books. Summed up, the way that they work are as follows. When you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, because it doesn't actually need to be in a spell book for you to copy it. It could literally be carved onto the trunk of a tree.
Yeah.
You can spend your spare time to decipher and to copy it. Copying a spell into your spellbook involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it as well. This is because wizards write their shit in code.
Yeah.
So, like, each different spell in a spellbook could be written as, like, shopping ingredients or whatever. But once you decipher the system of notation, you can start practicing the spell until you understand the sounds or gestures required. Then you transcribe it into your spellbook using your own secret code. For each level of the spell, the process will take you 2 hours and cost you 50 gold. This cost represents the material components that you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it, as well as the magical ink that you need to record it. Once you've spent this time and money, you can prepare the spell just like your other spells. As a note, too, you can replace your spell book. You can copy a spell from your own book into another book if you wanted to make a backup copy, for example.
Yeah.
It's the exact same way, but it's faster and easier since you already understand your own secret code and know how to cast the spell. You only need to do an hour and 10 gold for each level of the spell there, by the way.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Patch, I need to put it in my character sheet, but Alwyn does have a backup spellbook for what he has currently.
How did you get it?
How did he get a backup spellbook?
Yeah, you don't have one technically yet.
I don't have a spellbook or a backup.
You have a spell book, yeah, but you don't have a backup. You have to RP that out.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I was just
You
going to
just
say he
never had
hid
the
it
money
somewhere.
before, we'll say. Well, you never had the money before, or you are using your backup because the Flaming Fist confiscated your regular book, but for whatever reason, you don't have a backup currently.
Okie dokie, fair enough.
Could have had one in the past, but you don't have one anymore. So that is how the spell works. In addition, you need to decipher what spells are in a book. To do that, you roll an Arcana, and you just roll an Arcana with a DC set to decide. Okay, which book were you deciphering?
The open black spellbook, the one Joe just gave me.
Okay.
I need to know if it's necromancer spells or not.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Hold on,
Then
give me a
it
moment.
costs me, what is it?
First off, you actually recognize what kind of a spell book this is. This is a spell book used by a very powerful evil necromancer known as a Master of Souls.
Ooh.
I should have kept that book.
Inside, by the way, you can't copy cantrips.
Okay.
Okay? Inside is Burning Hands, Detect Magic. Let me just double check this. Yeah. Which ones did she have prepared? Okay, yeah. Burning Hands, Detect Magic, Ray of Sickness, Shield, Darkness, Misty Step, Scorching Ray, Animate Dead, and Fireball.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to spend 50 gold to copy just one spell?
That's a first level spell, yeah. For a second level, it would be 4 hours and 100 gold, and for a third level, it would be 6 hours and 150
What
gold.
level is Animate Dead?
Third level. You can't even cast that yet, so you're not able to
Oh,
copy it.
okay. Which
It
one
has
of
to
these
be a spell
are...
of a level that you can. You can discern its Animate Dead with your Arcana, but every time that you try to, read the words, they seem to shift and change. It's very clearly a spell too powerful at your current 10.
Okay, what about Fireball, Scorching Ray,
Fireball is a third level, Scorching Ray is a second.
Misty Step?
Second.
Hey, Darkness?
Second.
Ray of Sickness!
First.
Oh, thank God. Is that... What
What's
is
it do?
that? Yeah, what's it do?
I will post it in the chat. One moment.
I can look it up.
Really good.
No, don't worry. I'm going to post it.
It's like a really good spell.
Yeah, Ray of Sickness is one of the go-to necromancer spells.
Also,
Give me a
good
moment.
necromancer cantrip is Toll of the Dead. Holy,
Yeah.
I have that one.
brilliant.
That's not what I wanted. Hold on. That's what it does.
Oof. Okay. And it's necromancy. Yes. Okay. So, I'm going to. Well, you know what? I'll hold off on that. Can I go ahead and just try and Arcana check the other two books just to see what's in them?
Yeah, you can roll as I set up B because her character's ready to go. B, you are a Tiefling Bard, yes?
Yep.
Okay, let me. You're gonna have a different token style than the others because I got a really cute token pack for Tieflings recently. But it's way cutesy. Oh, burp.
Nat 20?
Oh, sweet lord.
Oh,
wow. I'm gonna let you get both books with that roll then.
Sweet. All right. Give me a second, because I'm writing all this down in the bio for myself, so I understand what I'm doing.
B, can you describe your character real quick for me? Hold on, are you THICC? Thick?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
With a pitchfork tail, green dress, and an apron, or would you prefer? You know what? I'll just put both down. I'll put all of them down. And you can decide.
She's all purple.
I might. Well, actually, that one's kind of purple. Hold on. I'm gonna put them all down for you, and you can just pick. Okay.
Will I be able to see because it's all black?
You're going to be able to in a moment. Yeah. What's your character's name? Prudence. Got it.
Prudence.
Prudence.
A very tiefling name.
It is actually. Tieflings normally take names like that, like Charity, Ecstasy, things like that.
Mhm.
You should be able to have sight off this character right now. This token here.
Scrolling on it.
See it?
What the heck? Whoa.
They look so different.
Yeah. Sadly, Arknight, the guy whose tokens I normally use for like PCs and shit, has not made any tieflings, which is too bad because he's a great artist. They are a great artist. I don't actually know their gender. Think about it.
I'll take the one in the green.
Okay, you're gonna lose vision for a moment. Hey, Alwyn, you came down here with a partner that you had forgotten about until right now.
I thought she died. Honestly, I just kind of thought that she died back there.
Yeah, you probably thought that she died back there. I don't know, she tripped over something, and you were like, well, and hit her head and got knocked down. And you're like, well, you're fucking dead, and you just walked by.
I've got no healing. I was like, I'll bring you back later once I learn how to animate the dead.
Either way, Prudence, you turned the corner. Would you like to describe your character?
Sure. Hopefully I don't get made fun of this time for doing this. So, you see a tiefling. She's got lilac-colored skin. Her eyes are very vibrant and violet, and her hair is just as vibrant as her eyes. She's a bit small. She stands at 5'5", and she's a little chunky. So, or as Rough Patch described, tick.
Yeah.
She's got really long hair. Her horns kind of glammed a little bit, so they kind of appear kind of, consider it like a bedazzle, but not like, actually made of that material, so it's just kind of meant to look like that for fun. She looks a little ritzy. Yeah. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I also have a reference image that I can post later.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, yeah, you turned the corner. Go ahead and RP that out, guys.
Alwyn is still
Xavier
looking at the
first.
spellbooks.
Yeah, Xavier, let me give Xavier what he just found in that book first.
Red spellbook is the one I'm starting with next.
Red spellbook has Burning Hands, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Fog Cloud, Ray of Sickness, and Silent Image.
Whoa, Patch, hold on. I got to detect magic and he's lost me.
Burning Hands, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Fog Cloud, Ray of Sickness, Silent Image.
Got it. Alright, next one.
Spellbook 2, the one with the rune on it. Charm Person. Find Familiar. Identify. Magic Missile. Sleep.
Alright. It's written
And
down.
then Adir still has that last book.
I'm gonna have to rob him.
Can I look around for Alwyn? Or Alwyn, sorry.
Yeah, you'll
So I
see
can
Alwyn looking through books. Like, he just
Can I
flopped
run-
on the floor.
Can I go up to him and smack him across the head?
Certainly can. I'm not going to stop you. Roll the hit.
What am I rolling?
Your unarmed attack, which is your proficiency bonus plus your strength score. So 1d20 plus proficiency plus strength.
Oh my goodness.
Use nat 20.
No, not one.
That one.
Miss. Prudence, go on and walk up to him.
Alright, well, she's just gonna, so Prudence is just gonna walk up to Alwyn, and she's really, like, huffy and angry, and she goes to smack him, but, clearly
That's a
misses.
definite miss, though.
He's so small, okay?
He's so small that you miss and you smack Joe right on the left butt cheek as he's looking him in the chest.
Oh, no!
Like a full on like you could have bounced the quarter off his ass.
I was clapping the cheek, okay.
Hey, thank you, Lily, but no, I am not interested. Thank you.
Joe says, turning around to look at you.
No, I'm
Not
gonna
even fazed by the fact that some random tiefling literally just showed up, walked up, and slapped him on the ass.
Just everyday life in the life of Joe.
Oh god. Alwyn is going to look up from the spellbooks and be like, why did I hear the sound of ass clap? And look over at Prudence and be like, oh, hey, you are alive.
You left me behind!
Look, you fell unconscious. It's not like I could do much.
You're the smallest thing in this goddamn place, and you still managed to lose.
I mean, the rats are tinier than I've seen. I figured they would have taken you away, though. I can't stop an army of rats. I'm sorry. I didn't want to anger Captain Zach. Don't be mad at me, please.
You're dead to me.
I'm already dead inside. It's fine.
Alana, just watch all this happen.
Yeah, she's just watching the chaos.
Prudence. Oh, demon girl, you're saying this little man left you behind, left you for dead?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's not trustworthy. I vote we lock him in the chest.
Oh my
Yes, let's
god!
walk him off the island.
I say we lock him in the chest. He can't be trusted.
Is Joe actually about to try and, like, lock Alwyn in the chest?
See, as much of a proponent as I am for voting people off the island, I think that Alwyn could be useful.
I say that while covering my mouth, giggling.
Alwyn's gonna look up at Joe in terror and be like, please don't.
It's okay. It's okay. He's not gonna lock you in the chest. If we do, we're voting him off the island.
I'm joking,
Yes,
little
we need
man.
him to My name is Alwyn.
Okay, little man Alwyn.
It's a start. Give Joe some time.
Okay.
So, demon girl, what's your name again?
Well, I am so glad you asked. I'm Prudence, and this little tyke here is Alwyn.
I'm not a tyke. I'm 31. I'm a grown man.
I whispered to Alana, what's a tyke?
Last I checked, it was something like a bike.
Oh dear God.
She rides him?
Oh dear God.
What?
Well, not saying no.
I said no!
I didn't hear. I heard mumbling. There was no in there.
I was eating a butt.
That's your fault. That seems like a personal problem.
Oh, I should interrupt with their odd relationship. Whatever floats their boat, I guess.
I mean, as long as they're two consenting adults, it's fine.
Oh God. This just happened.
Kid is
Alwyn's gonna climb in a chest and close the lid and just hide.
So Prudence, are you here on that General Za mission 2 to check on the adventurers to see if they're alive?
Crap, am I?
Well,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes. I'm
So-
here with Alwyn, who is a companion and not the thing that I am riding.
See,
Well-
companion could mean a few different things
Yeah,
depending on the
whatever.
context.
Yeah, what
Alwyn-
you guys do in your free time is none of our business.
Alwyn's gonna lift the lid up from the treasure chest and be a complete smartass to Prudence and be like, I mean, we could arrange it.
I'm just gonna slam that chest lid shut on you.
You wanna roll a strength again?
You know what? Yeah, I might have to.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna lift up a few of the... No, I can't lift up your chest, never mind.
Yes, you can, Joe.
Yeah, but won't the weight crush the chest and kill you? If I put too many chests on you?
I'm inside of one of the chests. I don't know. Ask Patch.
Fine, I'll sit on one of the chests. I sit on your chest.
Wait, hold on. Did you successfully get him in the chest?
No, I
went in
climbed
there
into
on
the
his own.
chest from the
He willingly
embarrassment.
climbed in.
Alright,
Bruh,
which
you
one did
miss
you
it?
climb into? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I climbed into 2. Wait, which one had the crown in it?
It was 4.
Okay, I climbed into 4 then, since I already have the crown on me.
Alright, you put the crown on and you crawl into the 4th chest. Do you close the lid?
Okay, what happened is I closed the lid, and then when the comments were made about Prudence riding Alwyn and being companions with each other, she said, I don't ride him. He opened the lid a little bit and went, that can be arranged.
Guys, Erlana, since you're the one who unlocked the chest, you're currently holding the padlock that goes on that chest.
She looks at it for a second and then tucks it in her pocket to be used at a later date.
Dang it.
You should add 4 padlocks to your inventory. You actually have 4 iron padlocks.
Oh, and I
Cool.
rolled.
Useful.
Actually,
However,
if
as a note, Erlana, you do not have the keys to these padlocks. You
Got
locked
okay.
them.
Even 4 padlocks with no keys. Very
Erlana,
useful.
Erlana, I have manacles. Those padlocks might help with the manacles.
See, we can combine those, and then we
Yeah.
can just tie someone up to something and leave them for dead.
Yes.
Not Elwyn, though.
Damn it.
And then I rolled a strength to just shut the lid on him. He's
Yes.
a pain in the butt.
Yes, she did.
Joe, I've got a question. I keep forgetting. Are you American or are you from the EU?
I am American.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck. Word.
America.
USA. I'm from the USA. How about that?
There you go.
Keep going, guys.
So yeah, they shut the lid on me. Or well, she tried to. She rolled a 14. Do I need to roll something against her shutting the lid on me?
Yeah, an opposed strength, so just roll a strength check. Not a strength save, a strength check.
Oh shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh shit!
Damn it.
Alwyn manages to prevent you from closing the chest on him and locking him in the darkness.
Dang it. So, Alwyn, Prudence, you two are strangers. What will you guys do now after you see us mostly alive? We lost 2 people, but we're still here. So, we
You guys
return
were
to-
told that on the off chance that they were still alive, you guys were supposed to help them.
Oh, okay. Well, we were given orders to help you if you happen to still be alive. So, I guess we're here to help technically. And you gave me spell books, tall idiot. So, I kind of feel obligated to help you a little bit.
So if Alwyn is a book reader spell person, what are you, Prudence?
So glad you asked.
Oh, I wanted to answer so badly, but okay.
Can I pull out my lyre and just start plucking the strings happily?
Yeah, roll me a perform with your lyre. How are you doing it?
Are you playing the lyre with her tail?
Depends
That's a
on the
brilliant
roll.
idea.
Depends on the roll.
Depends on the roll.
So would
I
I
can
do
see-
performance or?
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be tool proficiency because you should have proficiency with your lyre, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can do proficiency, and then the stat depends on what you're using. Are you playing a rousing song meant to like stir their spirits? That would be a charisma. If you're playing a fast-paced song based on like the quickness of your fingers to do a lot of plucking, then that's dexterity. If you're literally just strumming at the chords as hard as you can, that's strength.
Oh, wow.
It depends on how you want to
Charisma.
describe it. So describe what you're doing.
I went with the charisma one, so.
Describe what kind of a song.
Okay.
Go on.
Um,
Sing a bit too. Get in there.
No!
Yeah,
Yes.
Don't make me do this.
yeah. Go on.
You chose a bard.
This is part of the bard.
I offered to switch with you.
Don't make me do this.
Do it.
Just hum a melody.
If it makes you feel better, my favorite bard I have ever had in a campaign that I've seen is someone that read the Owen Wilson lines from the Cars 2 script anytime they had to give bardic inspiration.
Yes.
No. Why would I do that?
So it would just be a nice little melody, nothing like too long or lanky. Did you start singing a Christmas song?
Yes, he did.
Just the time of the year.
season, I guess?
Well, it's actually pretty good, guys. You all enjoy her song.
All right.
Alwyn's gonna
That's-
point at her and go, "She's the entertainment."
All right. She has proven herself. All that leaves left is Alwyn.
Don't worry, he can't really prove himself.
Oh.
At least I have a use more than entertaining.
Being an armrest?
Ah. I'm gonna
Alright.
climb out of the chest and just shake my head at Joe. Maybe we should, gather up all of the money and items and
Leave.
yeah, we should probably get out of this little alcove before anybody else shows up and we have no space left to move.
Probably a good idea. Also, I apologize if anyone actually hears any popping sounds. That's me fixing my joints.
That's
That's
fine.
Wait, is it that loud? Whoa.
You guys all decide to actually leave this little alcove. Are you going to leave the chests here for now until you've cleared out the dungeon, or what are you doing?
Should we carry it?
We're going to load Joe. We're going to leave the chests and we're going to take the money. We're going to load Joe up with as much as possible until he's not over encumbered, and then do the
Okay.
same with everybody.
Joe.
Yes.
From the first chest, you need to keep track of all of this then, okay?
Yep, I wrote down 1,250 silver pieces so far for the
And
first
the
chest.
10 gemstones, yes?
10 gemstones? Yes, I have.
Okay, get a calculator running. I'm about to tell you how much that weighs.
Oh, snap. You trust Joe with math. Shoot it.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. That chest, that one without the chest, the 10 gemstones and the 1,250 silver pieces, that weighed a total of 12 pounds. Okay?
12 pounds. Okay.
Chest 1, that one held 4,500 copper pieces,
4,500 and what?
4,500 copper pieces.
Copper.
Okay.
Okay.
It held 2 red crystal vials with gold stoppers.
I have the vials.
Okay,
Two-
you don't have them on you?
I do have the vials on me.
Okay, so Joe, you don't actually get the vials.
Okay.
Alwyn, you need to write them down on your sheet.
Already did.
I'm writing everything down.
Joe, that 4,500 copper pieces weighs a total of 50 pounds.
That's it? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Okay. The third chest. Erlana, did you take that dragon mask?
No, she didn't want to break it.
Okay, Joe, if you're taking the mask, you're going to need to put that on a different container as a note, because you cannot carry this in your bag. You're worried about it breaking.
Okay.
Alwyn
container.
can carry it if need be. Since he
Joe,
doesn't.
you give the mask to Alwyn?
Yeah, I'll give it the mask to Alwyn for now.
Alwyn, the mask weighs 1 pound.
I was gonna say
Okay.
he's low to the ground, so if it drops, it won't break.
Yeah. Also, he's less likely to get hit. Meanwhile, the amount of money in that chest is 2,400 copper pieces
2,400 copper pieces.
and 500 silver pieces.
Copper. 500 silver. Okay.
Yes. That amount of coins weighed 20 pounds.
That's it? Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry,
20.
30 pounds.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
Lastly, the last chest only contained that bronze crown, and you're wearing that, right, Alwyn?
Not wearing it, I'm carrying it, but yeah.
Okay, you tie that to your belt, it weighs 2.5 pounds.
2.5, okay.
Okay. That is the weight for everything.
So 30 pounds for the first chest, 50 pounds for the second, and 30 pounds for the third. Easy.
Yeah. Well, no, 50 pounds for the first chest, dude.
Okay, 50 pounds. Oh, I can carry that.
Yeah, I don't believe that'll over-encumber you. So, yeah, you guys, Joe, you don't really have anything to carry that amount of, like, copper pieces, though. So someone's gonna have to sacrifice some clothing, and, does anyone have a sewing kit?
I have a bedroll in the backpack.
Okay, yeah, you could take your bedroll, and, you're gonna have to cut it a bit to be able to make a makeshift bag.
Go for it. I sleep on the floor like a barbarian.
You cut your bedroll, so change your bedroll to improvise sack of money.
Okay. I'm just gonna type money sack. Bad money sack.
Yeah.
Like cheap. Okay, bad money sack.
Bed money sack. As you guys cut it open and then quickly sew it up a little bit with some just needle and thread. Someone has to have needle and thread on.
I'll check.
So do I put the money information onto my silver on my money list thing, or
Keep it separate because that money hasn't been split up yet, and you don't want your personal money in your purse to get separated, right?
Okay.
I do not have a sewing kit.
So that'd be 50,
I've got a small
100.
knife, a little bag of sand, parchment, ink pen.
I'm assuming someone. You know what? One of the dead cultists had a sewing kit. They had a hobby. I'm just giving you guys a one-use sewing kit to put this together.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then we will be right back, and we can get out of this room finally.
Yay!
Alright.
So, bio break for anyone who needs to go to the bathroom. Stream will be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, I just saw something that I want. I remember this now.
Oh god.
Oh.
What?
So, I'll ask Erlana since I trust Erlana more than Alwyn.
Okay.
Erlana,
Yes.
you remember our sad departed Xavier guy, right? That foolishly walked into a room and died.
She never actually got to meet him, I don't think.
Never
Yeah, I
mind.
never met him.
She was in Adventure Cube the entire time Xavier was here.
So, Erlana, this guy we were with, he died, but he had this thing on him. Can you check what this thing is for me? I feel like it's of great importance.
I mean, I can try.
Alright.
Smart boy here, but okay.
What am I rolling?
I believe it's Arcana from what I remember from last week, but I gotta see. Let's
Nope.
See if, please.
Maybe Alwyn can help you. Alwyn
Alwyn.
seems like he knows these things.
I drag Alwyn into the conversation and show him the bag of beans.
Oh my god, yes, I need those back.
Can you check this for me, please?
Hmm.
I'm gonna bring
Oh.
it back. It's really cold when I
Go for it. Get socks. Get blankets. Get hot chocolate. Alwyn, may you check these bags for me?
I have 13 as well.
You rolled?
Yeah.
Oh, rats.
I'm gonna wait for Pat to come back.
Same as the rogue.
Yeah.
I return.
Pat,
Hey, Pat.
Joe is asking Erlana and Alwyn to look at the bag of beans. Both of us rolled 13 on Arcana. Do we know what it is or no?
Yeah, you guys know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you should
What?
see it in the player's handouts. So just go ahead and look, and then communicate that information to him in character.
Bag of.
Okay.
As a note, those possibilities listed may or may not be the same possibilities as I have listed on my table for them.
I'm looking forward to the explanation.
Okay.
I don't have anything about magic beans in mind.
Hold on.
You type in bag of, and it'll say bag of beans.
Did I? All right, hold on. Let me fix that.
I got it up. Okay, so
There, they should be viewable for everyone now.
Alwyn is going to pat Joe on the knee.
Oh yeah,
Again.
right. You're sure.
And be like, okay, listen. I know you've given me spell books, but you may want to hand those over before you blow us all up. If you happen to drop that bag, it's going to cause a massive explosion. And in fact, not even probably, I can almost guarantee it kills us all.
Yeah, that means don't drop it right now.
Please don't drop it. Please
I
be careful.
smile wider and wider as I hear more of this.
If you plant one of the beans in dirt or sand, and then you water it like you would any other plant, after 1 minute, random things happen. I can't tell you what those random things are. There's many, many, many different things that could happen. Some good, some terribly, terribly bad.
Ooh. I like.
Potentially
What happens if I
world
eat it?
ending.
World ending?
Potentially.
I like this. Oh.
I would recommend you hand those over to the one who, isn't going to accidentally drop them in a fight. Look,
No.
Alwyn looks extraordinarily concerned right now that there's now a bag of beans within range of him. And it's being held by someone he doesn't know, and someone who has proven themselves not very intelligent.
Don't worry. I'll keep this as my treasures. I'll keep it
No,
clean. Safe.
no, not a treasure, not a... Oh, Lord.
In there.
What was that?
How about this?
That was my cat.
How
being,
about-
annoying.
Oh.
How about
Whichever
you,
cat it is a good girl.
Wesker, how many beans were there in that bag?
How many beans?
Yeah.
I put 4 pounds for my thing, so does that help?
I had rolled for it when you picked it up, Xavier. Do you not remember?
I want to say you said 8.
I said 8.
I believe so.
Then there are 8.
Okay, I'll type in 8.
So Alwyn's going to look at Joe and say, well, for safety reasons, how about you keep one of the beans on you? Because if you drop a single bean, it's not going to explode. How about you keep a single bean on you and hand the person who's smallest to the ground and not going to be in the middle of a fight the others?
1 bean won't drop?
If you
But what
drop
was the
one
one
bean,
bean
it
won't
won't
blow up?
explode.
Oh, I should keep 2 then.
If you dump the bag's contents out on the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius. Oh, I guess technically a single bean can still explode. Oh my god, each bean is a bomb! Holy shit!
Oh my
I was
god.
going to be extremely insistent that Joe hands those over. And he can keep a bean, but he's terrified of what Joe might have in his arsenal now.
Just give it over, Joe.
I'm reading the damage. I like it.
Yeah, just
I
keep a
actually
bean,
can't
but...
see anything about it.
Okay,
There was
Erlana.
nothing in my... Pardon?
Erlana, here you go. Each
Weirdly
creature in the
enough,
area, including you, must make a DC 15 dex
Yeah,
save.
There it
you
is.
have all of your characters' journals now. I don't know why it
Yes,
wasn't.
I see it.
Okay, yeah. 5d4 fire damage on a failed and half as much on a success. The fire ignites anything flammable in the area that isn't water carried.
That's a
Arlana
max-
puts it in her
That's a
pocket.
max of 20 damage, by the way.
Oh, that's it? Oh,
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Max of 20 damage would wipe all of us out, Joe.
Really? Oh.
Every last one of us.
It would knock everybody down if everyone took the mat. Actually, it wouldn't even scratch Prudence. For Prudence, it's only a max of 10 damage.
Oh, lucky her.
Tiefling fire resistance.
Fair.
Oh, so it'll be like only that low. So it's gonna be a 3x3 damage circle then. Okay. Not that
Yes,
bad.
but in the middle of a combat situation, that could prove detrimental,
It will be a great way to die.
mighty
Planting
barbarian.
the beans causes way more crazy shit to happen than throwing the bag.
Owen is seriously trying to convince Joe to hand that bag over.
Let's see. Fine. I will roll a intelligence. Where's intelligence?
Oh god.
If I have a high intelligence, I give it to you.
Oh god.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and roll a persuasion to get you to give them to me.
If you get good persuasion, I'll give it to you.
I've got a 0
By the way,
charisma.
One of the beans just straight up causes a fucking CR5 monster to show up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
That's why I'm
Actually, sorry.
Right now?
There's also a pyramid that just erupts upward in containing a mummy lord as one of the possibilities.
yeah.
That's
That
cool.
Is that
What's a mummy
dangerous?
lord's
Yes.
CR?
What's a mummy lord?
A big
Say-
boss.
It is
So-
a mummy lord is a challenge rating 15.
What's a challenge rating?
Xavier,
God damn it.
you persuade Joe to never, ever, 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 ever part with that bag of beans. Go ahead and describe how you do that in character.
I'm gonna.
You know what?
No, I got this. No. I am going to look at Joe, and I'm gonna be like, Joe, listen to me very carefully. And I'm talking with my hand, and I'm moving it, and like waving my hand at him with a closed fist, like a teacher, like a listen, damn it. And as I do this, I start moving closer to get him to understand this is important. I trip on a pebble. Yes, I said a pebble. And I hit Joe in the dick.
Oh, I kneel over. I fall on top of Alduin in pain.
Oh god, don't fall on top of me. Jesus, I'm gonna die. I'm also carrying the porcelain mask. Please don't fall on me.
I fall near him, almost crushing him to death.
It-
I just saw that, okay.
While Joe is toppled over, Elwin's going to quickly try and steal the bag. Because he's got nothing else. He really doesn't trust Joe. Not with this.
Sleight of hand.
Nope. I slapped Joe in the ass.
Joe,
While Joe is distracted with yelling at you.
Why
Joe,
is so many people slapping my
as
butt?
you're on top of him, Joe, as you're on top of him, he begins stroking and caressing your back at the same time. So Alana reaches out to grab your butt.
Oh my god!
He
Prudence,
is a
please.
fantastic punch, even if he's not my type.
What is everybody slapping my butt and groping me? I feel attacked.
Prudence, you're watching this happen.
I'm gonna look at Prudence and be like, please,
Yeah.
please get the beans.
Let's
Get out my flute and start playing Careless Whisper.
I'm gonna. Oh my god, no! That's even worse.
All right, hold on.
Oh no!
I need to roll for the store.
Hold on. Stop. Give me a moment.
Ruff
God
is.
damn it, Wes. I
about
know
to
what
do
you're about to do.
Oh no!
Come back here, you big hunka meat.
I can't run you in the water.
You can outrun me anywhere. What the fuck do you mean water?
Wait, what's the
Hold
walking
on. Don't move your
distance?
characters around. You guys
Okay.
are gonna like this.
Okay, what's the walking speed for a gnome? For me, it's
25.
30 feet.
Joe,
This
move
is a
your
lot
butt.
of effort
Yeah.
I'm going through into this joke, and I really hope that the stream can hear me.
Oh no!
Oh, the stream can.
Oh no! Don't tell me you're playing Careless Whisper.
Joe, get back down there.
Just hold on.
My
Come
sides
back
are
here,
hurting.
Joe. Come back here. Get back here, baby.
I know. I will start attacking.
So wait, hold on. Does this mean Joe's riding Outlet now?
Wait, oh my god, no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't make me get my great axe.
You can get your great axe if I can have the
part of
bag.
party, you've got a great ass.
Oh, rough.
Great
No,
ass,
no,
great
no,
ass.
no, no, no.
It was funny. I'm funny. I'm hilarious.
Oh no, my sides are hurting.
So is your butt.
Oh my, of course, Prudence, then Erlana, then Alwyn.
I'm just caressing your back.
And didn't you accidentally touch it? Or
No, I
You already
thought
touched
I
my
was
front.
going to. No, I hit
you
you
already
in the
touched my
dick.
front. I would not be surprised if you touched my back too.
I mean, well, what happens in the
Nope.
dungeon stays in the dungeon.
Oh god, no.
I've heard that before, but not in this context.
Erlana, get this perverted gnome away from me. This
It was really
pervert.
funny when a Cassin's like, "What did I miss?" I mean, like they played for 3-4 hours and didn't leave the room.
They played for 3 or 4 hours and caressed Joe's ass the whole time.
This sexually harassed the barbarian. All right, here we go.
My ass got more
You guys ready
action
for this? Here we go.
right now. Okay, go. Oh. Wait, what the wait, what the heck is this? This is a kazoo!
Careless whisper on a flute.
That kazoo?
Oh god, this is gloriously
This
terrible.
matches our scene right now. Oh god.
God, it does. Joe on top of the gnome. Erlana grabbing your ass. Prudence playing music.
Oh my god, I hate it.
I love it. It's horrible.
I absolutely hate it.
Horrible.
Brilliant.
Steve,
Yeah,
is this everything you wanted and more?
this is everything that I wanted and more.
Oh my god. Ruff, when can I run away?
Go ahead.
Now you can.
I run over here with a great axe, armed and ready.
As a note, by the way, you can't actually use your great axe. That requires 2 hands, and one of your hands has to be around your massive sack. So your hand.
Oh.
Phrasing.
I grab my hand axe then. Oh,
Are
I'm
we
not gonna-
finally getting out of here, Alvazir?
Yes.
said?
I'm. Listen.
Absolutely not. We still have more things to do in here. We have more
no,
Joe to
you guys have all your shit. Everyone group up in your marching order down this hallway facing to the east.
Oh wait, before we go, can anybody heal anybody?
I don't know about Prudence.
You know what? No one's actually particularly hurt right now.
Wait,
I
I'm
mean,
at
Joe
12
and
HP
Alvazir
though.
are pretty.
Yeah.
Joe's at half, and Alvazir's a little banged up, but honestly, they'll be okay.
Okay. Alright, we have the DM's word. We have God's word on.
That's a
guys, try
lie.
to stack up within 5 feet of someone. These are narrow hallways.
Erlana, do you want to kind of go ahead? Because I'm definitely going to be a backliner.
Erlana,
Sure.
trust
Where should I
Erlana
go?
Behind Joe. I don't trust the new people behind my butt.
I mean, Erlana just
Joe?
grabbed your ass, too.
I know her more than
That is very fair.
I know,
I know her
better
more
than
than-
the others.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna move you guys to the last crossroad that you were at as you slosh through the water in this dungeon.
Okay.
Oh my ass got so much action this session.
Did.
Oh
And you didn't even have to pay extra for it.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So you guys march
damn
through
it.
this way. You come to
Damn
this
it.
crossroad. And, oops, that's not what I want. You guys rotate this. Come around the corner. You head down to here, and now the hallways are 5 feet narrow. They're very narrow, so it's got to be single file now that you guys got to arrange yourselves in. Joe goes there. Alvazirs follows him up. Adir looks at you, Orlana, and gestures as if he wants you to go first. Then it's either Prudence or Alwyn ringing up the back here. This is the area that you guys hit the crossroads at. Joe, you've been through the west.
Like this
And
way.
there were doors to the east that you hadn't opened yet.
So there's more stuff down there, is what you're saying.
No, there's more
you've
stuff
been
over
that
here.
way. You have not
Okay.
been this way.
We will go this way then.
Okay. Alvazir follows you.
Oh, stand at the crossroad. Oh, there are 3 doors.
There are. Let the party stack up before you.
Oh, where did
move.
my... There it is.
I'm gonna just move everyone. Go
Yeah.
in the same marching order. There.
All right, you guys.
I'm gonna-
Which
I'm
way
gonna-
you guys want to go?
I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass it up the line and say to remind Joe to make sure he listens before opening a door, because it could be trapped or there could be things behind it. Alwyn
That'll
being
make
the
it
smart
more-
one.
Yeah, Erlana paraphrases and says, Joe, make good choices.
Oh shit!
Joe always makes great choices.
God damn it, Erlana.
She is simultaneously very helpful and very not helpful at the same time.
Erlana, which door do you want me to go to? Top. Oh wait, bottom, right or right? There's 2 right doors.
She looks at Alwyn.
Listen to all 3 and figure out which one's the safest.
Alright, I'm gonna stand right here and use perception, I believe? Is that right?
Yes, it is.
How about you guys stand at each of the doors and check your doors and see if they have anything behind it? 5! Oh god.
You don't hear anything behind.
Alright. You guys ready to go?
You want to move into the hallway?
Sure.
Prudence and Alwyn, feel free to move yourselves up as well.
I'll wait for Prudence to move.
Oh boy, this is gonna be
Hmm.
good.
All right, Joe, you detect nothing on the other side of that door.
I open it.
Insert CR5 monster.
Shit.
The door opens, Joe, and this room is actually lit, which is helpful because you can't see shit normally being human.
Why is he in the lead?
Flickering torches in wall scones illuminate this crypt, the middle of which is occupied by an open stone sarcophagus. The sarcophagus bears no coffins or other ornamentation, but Joe, you can see from here as you kind of lean and peer to see it, is filled with humanoid skulls and bones. 6
Ooh.
dusty bedrolls lie on the floor around it.
Oh, can I pass out the information towards my team?
Are you shouting? Are you whispering? What are you doing?
I whisper to Azim. How do you say your name again?
Alvazir.
Alvazir, and pass it along like that. I just pass it along to her, and she whispers to everybody. Whispers
Yep.
down the chain.
Cool. Yeah, it's the information in that room is whispered down the chain. What do you guys? What do you guys want to do?
I kind of want to dig into the mound of bones and see what's at the bottom.
Alvazir then passes that back to the rest of the party. That's what Joe wants to do.
Okay.
We found
Go
it.
ahead, Joe.
We found 8 gems before. We might find. Oh wait, we found a trap last time too. Right.
Oh,
I'm
look.
still digging anyways.
Oh, God.
That was your steps up to here. Do you guys? Does anyone else wish to move before Joe gets his hands all up in those skulls?
I'm gonna move. I can't see the room, so I don't know what kind of angle it's at.
It is a 3x3 square.
Okay.
Do you want to move up? You can move up, Aldwin.
There's room right here. And right here. There we go.
Actually, Alan's gonna sit right here, because this way he has a better view of the door, or of the sarcophagus that Joe's digging into.
Cool. Joe, roll me a investigation.
Yay! Oh, it's at 0.
This looks to be some sort of makeshift altar towards the Lord of Bones, Merkel. Do not find anything of value inside the sarcophagus.
Dang.
As you rifle.
Arlana says we should get out of here.
Alright. I agree.
Alwyn is going to use perception on this door.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
You do not hear anything on the other side of the door.
Alright, he's going to step back to here and whisper to pass it along that Joe should come and open this door next, because it's totally safe, yeah.
Alazir passes that on to you, Joe.
I don't trust the little man, but I'm gonna go up here anyways because I am the man, and I'm gonna open the door. Oh God.
Joe!
Yeah.
Yeah, totally safe.
Slumped against the walls of this partially collapsed crypt are 4 sleeping cultists. All of which are fully armored, wearing chainmail, and have their weapons right by their hands. The room is lit by sputtering torches and scones on the north and west walls. I have been rolling for them perception every time you guys have been through these areas, and they have not woken up.
Wow, we are stealthy.
It's not that you're stealthy, it's that, you remember that dude who was trying to yell a warning? They didn't hear him.
We muffled that bitch.
So they look well armed and fully armored, right?
They're asleep right now.
Can I close the door and whisper to Alvazir and have her whisper something to the rest of the team?
Sure.
Hey, Alvazir, I have an idea. What
he says.
What if I throw some beans at them?
Please don't, she says. If so, Joe, you have to use the entire bag for that little bit of damage, meaning that you won't get to use any of the other effects.
Okay, I take that back.
And also, this is like solid stone. You're not going to be able to plant them in here either. There's no soil.
I retract my statement. So I pass information about the 4 fully armed, well armored cultists towards Avazir for her to pass along.
Avazir says, "Well, we're supposed to kill all the cultists."
Alwyn is going to pass the message back up to Joe that he should open the door and we should all position ourselves that we could do maximum damage to them while they're asleep, so we get so we get a jump on them.
Avazir points at her heavy armor and is like, "Any positioning we do is going to be hard because I make a lot of noise when I move."
Oh.
Fair.
Alright, we'll risk it.
I think that Joe should just kick open the door and we should all run in with our weapons, swinging.
That seems...
That is a fantastic idea.
Alright,
Alwyn is going to at least recommend that Joe puts down the bag of money maybe back in the crypt room, so that way it's not, making it so he can't use his big weapon.
Can I just drop the bag of money against the wall right here? Would that be okay?
You could, yes.
If
I
we're
will
gonna,
do so. Well, yeah.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna run in or do anything, I want to inspire before we go.
Will that wake them up, I wonder?
Depends on how she inspires you.
Oh.
There's no rule saying that bardic inspiration needs to be done with music or anything like that. You could always do a fast drawing or, like, whisper a nice compliment in someone's ear.
Can she do shell puppets?
You have nice cheeks.
Who
Are
do
you
you
talking
say
about
that
my
to?
face or my ass?
Yes.
Who do you say it to, Joe?
Yes.
Joe, you get a bardic inspiration.
What does that mean? I've never had one before.
Prudence, explain.
So, with inspiration, basically,
Is it pretty much like a regular inspiration?
you get like an additional. I think it's like
It's not like a
A
regular
D6, isn't it?
inspiration. The way it works is anytime that you would roll a d20, you can roll a d6 and add the number to it.
Oh, so if you get a natural 20. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, not if you get a natural 20, Joe. It's because that's going to be a guaranteed hit. You want to use this when you don't roll well enough, but you're close, because it gives you a little bit of a boost. So let's say that you roll like a 14, and you know that a 14 misses a guy that you've been attacking. You would go like, okay, I want to use the bardic inspiration that Prudence gave me, and then you get to roll a d6 and add it to the roll. It lasts for 10 minutes, but you only get to use it once.
Okay. I know now.
In other words, you can use it after you've made your roll to attack to see if you hit, so that way you can use it properly. So it's not just, oh, I'm going to use it this turn, and then you happen to roll like a nat 20 or something.
All right. Now, I am very excited now. All right, you guys ready to go in? I whisper.
Alwyn's still going to mention that if Alvazir's not able to stealthily move in, maybe the rest of us should then at least. So, because charging is probably not
like
a good
it's
idea.
if they move past me, they're gonna have to like the hallways are really narrow. I say we just kick in the door and run in.
I mean, we might as well.
We've got Alvazir whispers that we've gotten lucky enough that they haven't noticed us yet.
I agree with Alvazir, and I pull out my great axe, and I rage.
You activate your rage. Do you have any left?
Did I use it last time?
You did. You used it in the last fight.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you did.
I thought we rested or something.
No, they haven't got-
we did not. We did not. Okay, so
Nope.
at level 2, did I get 2 rages or just 1?
2.
Alright, I'll just go in with no rage at all.
That's fine. You don't need to really. So you're gonna boot open the door.
Yep.
Give me a battle roar, Egg.
Rar. I can't be loud. It's nighttime and I'm in an apartment.
It goes roar, boots in the door. The cultists begin struggling to their feet, but they're far too slow. Everyone gets a surprise round on them.
Yay!
I'm gonna stand right here, and actually, yeah, I'm right here. I can attack this guy with my axe.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone move first, and then we'll resolve your actions. So everyone move to where you want to be.
I can't see what that room looks like, so I don't know if is there spots
Stay right
above?
here.
Oh god, Erlana, you can't get there.
Oh, right.
People in
Let's.
the way. You could get here though. That's in melee with someone. No, you know what? That's a little too much of a corner. Alwyn and Erlana, you're in the same square.
Alwyn?
There you go.
Little man.
I don't see
Here.
anyone in this one.
Well, Erlana was there for a moment. So Erlana,
Okay.
in that corner,
Yeah.
do not have line of sight on this guy. You can't get him. Okay? You do have line of sight on these guys, though.
That is fine.
Cool. Alwyn, are you where you want to be?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to resolve actions, starting with Alvazir, since she is the closest to them. So, as Joe kicks in the door, Alvazir ducks down low, and her wings flare out as she surges forth, Warhammer at the ready. She is going to try to crack the guy nearest to her.
Which one?
Just 2.
Joe, she's going to go for the one to the south, because she hopes that Joe's got the one to the east.
go for it. Do we roll an
Two-handed.
advantage for sneak or no?
He bashes him 8 damage. No.
Okay. Alright.
You guys aren't getting like the sneak while they're sleeping, but you are getting advantage. You are getting a surprise round because you didn't want to risk the stealth.
Alright. 11.
11.
Was that hit? If not, I'll use an
No, he's
inspiration.
wearing he's fully armored. You could use your bardic inspiration if you wanted, but remember,
Yeah.
with a 6, the max you can roll is a 17, and these guys are wearing chainmail, which is heavy armor.
Oh, I'll save my
They also have
inspiration.
shields strapped to their arms.
Damn, I'll save my inspiration.
Okay. Erlana?
I'm just gonna pull up my character sheet again. I'm gonna try. Can I actually? I think I have. Can I actually hit anyone? Is there anyone that I can hit in melee, or would I have to use a
You have to throw a
ranged?
dagger.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at
One of these two
This-
is your only options. That guy there?
this guy. Yeah.
Go ahead. As a note, this guy's in melee, so he's harder to hit. The guy behind him will be easier.
I'm gonna hit the guy behind him then.
Cool, go ahead. Oh, but the guy in melee, you would have your sneak attack bonus if you targeted.
Then that guy. Would I have to
Guy-
roll again?
Cool. No, that hits. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that hits.
Okay.
Roll damage and then add your sneak attack. As a dagger sinks into that guy's arm.
How do I add my sneak?
You're just gonna type /R and then the number of d6 you get to roll.
I forget how many I have to add for my sneak attack. Okay.
Look it up. Also, click on how much damage the first dagger you threw did. Oof. 6. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, it's 1d6 for that.
So type /R space 1d6. Another 6.
Damn.
Yay!
Very shocked by that as it sinks into his breast. You get to throw a second one. This one, though, when it hits, you won't get to add your dexterity modifier because you do not have the 2-weapon fighting.
That is fine.
That one, however, bounces off of his shield.
That's fine. I
Prudence.
still get the first guy though.
Yep. Prudence.
I'm gonna use Dissonance Whispers on this guy.
Cool. A moment. Can you post what that does? And what kind of a save it is? Wisdom save. Okay. Does a 17 beat your DC?
My spell save DC, or
Spell save DC, yes.
yeah.
So he's only going to take half damage, and he's not going to be... he doesn't need to move away.
So I still roll the
Yeah, you still roll damage, he just takes half.
on a failed. What is it on
So
a
3d6.
successful?
So he takes 4 damage as you strum a melody on your lyre that the notes ring painfully through the air, burning his mind. The deer's then going to go. He's going to use the tried and true firebolt. I'm pretty sure he's out of... Yeah, he's dry on spell slots. So he's just going to try to blast the same one that Erlana hit. 7 does not hit, however. The fire goes wide. Alwyn.
Alright, so Alwyn is going to try and hit this one with Toll of the
Yeah,
Dead.
on him. Cool, so he's going to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah. Does it beat, Wisdom save has to beat, I guess, a 13?
He does not. He gets a 10.
Oh, nice. So, because he's taken damage, Toll of the Dead,
D12.
Dead will do 1d12.
Yeah. That is a d20 that you rolled. So roll damage.
Oh.
So he takes 7 damage. As you produce a little bell and you Dong! You ring it. The sound echoes in his mind. Okay, now that prize round is over, everyone rolls initiative.
Drats. Oh, wait, I
Make
need
sure
to
to select your character token before rolling, otherwise you're going to need to re-roll.
Oh, 7?
Let me know. I believe we're missing. And we're missing.
We're
missing Erlana. Erlana's not on the initiative. Now she is, and I also need to add a deer and Alvazir. So hold on. Deer lets you go before him, Erlana, so you're up. You've thrown your daggers, and they're out of reach, so you don't have those anymore. For the time being.
I swear I had a...
How much more do you have?
Weapon. I have 2 short swords, a dagger, and a scimitar, but I swear I had a...
If it's not on your sheet, then you dropped it along the way and you can't find it.
Okay. Is there anyone that I can hit with a short sword? Or would I have to go through someone?
You have to go through someone.
And I can't do that, right?
You could actually move through here on top of, into the sarcophagus if you want to try to jump on the lid or jump into it. You can see that currently the sarcophagus is... What is the sarcophagus? Hold up. It's, yeah, it's empty right now, so you'll be jumping into the sarcophagus. So I want to...
Sure, I'm gonna do that.
Can you roll me an acrobatics, please? It's part of your movement, doesn't cost an act. Yep, you use Alvazir's wings for cover, ducking underneath them as you quickly do a somersault over top of the cultist maces and land neatly in the sarcophagus.
Sweet. So I'm gonna use one of my scimitars, attack. Let's do this.
You can swing with both weapons, remember. Your short sword first and then your scimitar.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do both of them on this guy.
Go ahead. Your first swing rings against his shield. Your scimitar is slams into his armor, but it's too heavy for you to penetrate.
Aww. Can I disengage as a bonus action yet?
You can, but you've already used your bonus action to swing with your offhand weapon.
Alright, right. Yeah, it's good to know for future reference, though.
It is, yes. A deer tries to back you up by sending a firebolt at the guy to the north of you.
Thank you.
And sadly, that just does not hit. He's too worried about hitting Alvazir, and so the firebolt goes wide, just skittering under her. Alwyn, Deer then steps back to give you more space if you wanted to step in.
Alwyn is going to cast Magic Missile against this guy right here.
Cool. What does your magical aura look like?
Dark. It is a dark energy.
Cool. A dark, blackish, greenish energy plays at Alwyn's fingertips as he coalesces it into 3 small darts, because I believe that's how many you get at level 1? 3?
3, yes.
Yeah, 3 small darts coalesce and fire out one at a time.
All 3 of them are aiming for this guy. Do I have to click it 3 times, by the way?
You do, yes. The first one slams into him.
They all do force damage as well, though. Plus 1 force.
The first one slams into him, and you see it crumple his helmet with his head inside. The next 2 slam into the already crumpled helmet, and you just see a pool of blood leak out as he falls to the ground. Anything else, Alwyn?
Alwyn's going to cackle madly.
The guy to the south of Alvazir is going to try to hit her, and he crits!
Alvazir, no!
Oof.
He cracks her in the face, breaking her nose and dealing 12 bludgeoning damage. Alvazir goes down, beginning to bleed to
Jesus
death.
Christ.
Oh no! Not Elvisir.
He laughs and says, "All of you will submit to the might of Bane!" This guy then steps up and is going to swing at Erlana. And he nat ones!
Yay!
Erlana, as he swings at you, you see an opportunity to either just take a attack of opportunity on him.
I'm going to.
Cool. You only get to swing once, and I'd recommend using your short sword, because that's your main hand. It's not enough to hit him, however, as he turns aside your blow with his mace.
Oh. Okay.
Avernus rolls a death save. That's one success.
Yay!
Joe!
Alright, I will use a... Oh, I realized what I messed up on. I could have used my reckless attack during my sneak attack thing. Whoops.
Could've.
Yep,
you
I
didn't.
totally forgot about that. Yep.
20/20 hindsight.
Yep, I will reckless attack this time with my great axe.
That hits.
Damage.
You step forwards around the corner, swinging your great axe wildly, and it slams directly into the guy's shield, which then gets bashed against his chest as you force him into the wall. He grunts in pain.
And I think that's all I can do. So, prudence.
Prudence.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at something. I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
Give me a moment. Just before you actually roll, I'm checking if you have line of sight. You do. As a note, he is in melee, so he gets a +2 to his AC.
Never mind. I'm gonna throw it to the farther.
They're all in melee with Erlana right now.
Yeah, sorry guys.
So ranged attacks will have they get a +2 to their AC against.
Never mind. I will use my rapier.
You're gonna use your rapier?
Yes.
So you're gonna stand in Alvazia Square as she dies beneath you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh damn!
No, we must protect Erlana. Must save her.
Prudence, step up, go ahead. Okay, and now make your attack against the one to the south, because that's the one you keep pinging. And 11's not enough to hit. Your rapier bends a little bit as you poke his shield with it.
Shit.
Anything else as your bonus action?
I can't do anything bonusy, so no.
Yes, you can. Your Bardic Inspiration is a bonus action, as well as you have the spell Healing Word, which is also a bonus action.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we'll do that.
Do what?
Weird.
Cool. That's going to heal whoever you'd like within a range of 60 feet. 1d4 plus your... Or is it 30 feet? I forget which. But you'll have to look it up. It's 1d4 plus your charisma modifier.
It is 60 feet.
Cool. Who are you going to heal?
The person I'm standing on.
Cool. What word do you use? And then roll me the heal.
Terrible.
You say, Magic laced through the as it coalesces around Alvazir. The runic magical symbol for just 3 ellipses, weaving its way into her wounds and healing her slightly.
I would have said spadoinkle.
Erlana, the one to the south of you, is going to take a crack at you.
Okay.
So 14 hit your AC?
It ties it.
This guy delivers a glancing blow to your upper arm that deals 4 bludgeoning damage. It's then your turn.
So where do I change my health again?
You click your token and there should be a little green bubble. Or you can use your character sheet. Just type in -4 and it should calculate.
There we go.
Nice. Good job.
Alright. So I'm going to hit this guy. Actually, which one is the guy that actually hit me?
The one to the south of you.
This
But
one?
you don't get sneak attack on him because there's no one else in melee with him.
That is fine. Actually, no. I want to do this guy then.
Yeah,
No, wait,
that's
this
the guy.
guy.
the guy to the west of you is who crit Alvazir. The one to the north of you is the one that you got an attack of opportunity on and missed.
I'm gonna get the guy that hit Alvazir then.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do...
Remember that instead of swinging with your offhand, you can use your bonus action. That'll hit. Roll damage, and then don't forget to add your sneak attack. Because thanks to Prudence being there, he's distracted. Your strike finds its way into the underarm of his chainmail, puncturing through and slashing into his ribs. You then twist your blade for an extra little bit of a fuck you before pulling back.
Yep. Okay. And then... I'm gonna hit him again, this time with the scimitar.
Go ahead.
Just because I can't... Wait, I can't disengage, can I?
Yeah, you can. You can disengage back to the northwest.
I'm gonna do that.
Cool. You flip out of the sarcophagus, kicking off the guy's shield in order to get a bit of air as you flip over top of Prudence, Alvazir, and Joe.
Sweet.
As you're mid-air flipping, Adir tries to fire a firebolt in between, and he crits, dealing two damage.
Wow.
Such
really
a crit.
fitting.
Quite painful.
Alwyn.
So Alwyn is like, I'll kill them all. And he's going to launch off another magic missile at this guy.
Cool. How many are you sending at him?
All three.
Go ahead. That's 12?
Yes.
The first one strikes on his shield, and he drops it, kind of shaking his hand as you note that you've clearly broken it with that first strike. The second one then takes him in the upper part of his chest, and you see the chest plate cave in. As he's gasping and holding his chest plate, the last one strikes on the other side, completely collapsing his chest piece and trapping him in it as he begins to suffocate to death inside his chest piece.
Alwyn is going to literally sit there and go, yes! So many beautiful
moving
corpses. Yeah, he's going to move up to here. Actually, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Can I move over to here? As long as everyone lets
You'll
me
take an
pass?
attack of opportunity, but yes.
Oh, shit.
Hey, who knows? He might not hit you.
Yeah, I'll take the attack, I guess.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah!
He whacks you as you run by on the shin for 4 bludgeoning damage.
But
Tiny little
he's so
thing.
small though. How did it hit?
He then climbs into the sarcophagus the same way that Erlana did, and pops up out of it in order to swing again at you, Alwyn.
What the hell?
Does a 15 hit your AC?
Yes!
He's yelling something about killing the mage first and bashes you for 4 bludgeoning.
Now you see why Patch is mean.
Alvazir, extremely injured, just crawls out to safety and stands up.
Oh, I didn't know I could go to that square. Shit.
Joe, you're up.
Yay! I am going to go over this guy's body and use reckless attack on that guy on the
In the sarcophagus.
sarcophagus.
That'll hit.
Yay! Great X. 12.
Well, Joe avenges you, and Joe, how do you want to kill that guy?
Thank you.
Chop off. I slice his legs off, and as he falls, I slice him again in the head.
You do so, chopping him up into, is that
Pieces.
3 or 4? I think that's 4 pieces. Yeah, that's 4 pieces.
Yep.
He yells, "For the glory of Bay!" as you do so. Prudent.
I was yelling that.
Okay, I'm going to...
This guy's not in melee with anyone, so you can actually use the ranged attack on him without needing to worry.
Oh, well. Yeah, no.
Your dagger land. You throw your dagger, but much like someone who's not very good at football trying to throw a football, it kind of goes up and then immediately comes back down and embeds itself in the dude in the sarcophagus's body. Bonus action?
No.
Okay. This guy, following the immortal rule of kill the mage first, steps up to here.
God damn it.
This is a 7 hit your AC.
No! Thank God!
You duck underneath the swinging mace and, like, cower against the back wall. Erlana.
She's gonna...
He who flippeth.
Yeah, she's gonna go here. And then hit this guy.
Cool. You don't need to do any acrobatic flips to get there, but, you know, you do one for good measure. It's a little tight against that wall. You'd be better served being here.
There, then.
Okay, 12 doesn't hit, though. A 19 does roll damage, although you don't get your dex modifier, because this is your offhand, you will still get your sneak attack.
So, rather than just clicking then, because... Oh, wait. What do I do?
And we'll ignore the dex modifier. So that's
Okay.
a 5, and now you roll your sneak attack. You want to describe what you do? You attack him while he's distracted trying to squash the gnome.
I poke it right, but I poke him right, like, right in the back of his neck, where his, like, the top of his spine meets his skull, and pry down.
You do so. A scimitar being a slashing weapon instead of a piercing, though, it's more of a slash than a poke.
That works.
Yep. Adi then steps in, mumbling something about of how he feels that a crit should do more than 2 damage, as he launches a firebolt. That hits!
Much better.
He mumbles something again. It sets the dude's helmet on fire, and he cooks alive in his armor as he crashes to the ground. And Adir mumbles something about of how, oh, that wasn't a crit, though. And soon you guys stand in a crypt that is now a crypt in all senses of the word.
We did it, guys!
Alright, good job, everybody. I say
Alwyn
as
is
I...
annoyed.
Alvazir reminds you that there is one more room to the northeast.
Should we go look?
Yes.
Should we... I say we should loot the bodies here and see what's inside the crypt before we go to the next room.
Alwyn is going to actually, surprisingly, agree with the barbarian.
Surprisingly. Shh.
Yes. Also, while they are looting stuff and all that, can I take this opportunity to cast a spell? Wesker?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to cast Find Familiar.
Find familiar? Ooh.
So you spend, you're spending an hour doing it?
Oh, is it an hour? Oh, shit, never mind. Never mind. Not casting that. I thought it was a 10-minute thing, my bad.
Nope. See, the casting time's an hour. A ritual just means that you add 10 minutes to it. So a ritual is an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, goody. Ritual just means I don't have to expend a spell slot, right?
Yes, if you cast as a ritual.
Okay, cool.
Also,
Yeah, I'm
there,
not
are
gonna waste
certain,
that time.
there are certain classes that do not actually have the ability to use things as a ritual.
Okay.
I think the classes that can, for instance, are Wizard and Druid, but I'm pretty certain Bard is not a ritual caster, for example.
Gotcha.
I don't remember, though. I'd have to look that up. But, yeah. So you're looting the bodies?
I loot the sarcophagus.
You're looking through the sarcophagus. It's entirely empty, apart from the body parts in it that you have, placed in there.
I will loot the dead body then.
Okay, give me a moment. Just gonna roll to generate some gold for you.
I was hoping for some more magic beans.
No, you don't need... Those are a super rare item, by the way, Joe. Just so you know.
The first guy carries 1 silver piece. The second guy had 3 silver pieces. Third guy had 2. fourth guy had 4, and the fifth guy had 6.
So 16 total. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Were there 5 guys?
There was only 4.
No, there were only 4. So the 6th one does not there. So it's 1, 3, 2, 4. For a total of 10. 10 silver pieces.
I don't suppose any of them had potions on them, huh?
They did not, no.
God damn it.
Nothing else of value. They each had maces, chainmail armor sized for a medium male. These guys were all men. And they had maces shaped like fists. They also had shields.
This shape makes us nice.
Yep.
Alwyn is going to just head out of the room and head up.
That fight was pretty loud, by the way, so you've probably alerted anything in the area at this point.
Yeah, he's going to come up to the door up, the top door up here, and investigate. Perception.
Prudence. I was wondering, Prudence. By any chance, do you have anything you can heal us with? Because it looks like she's pretty banged up.
Nothing that doesn't require short rest.
Your rats.
Alwyn, did you just say that you opened the door?
No. I was listening to the door.
You hear what sounds like crying inside.
Crying?
Okay. Alwyn is going to... Okay, Joe's behind me now, never mind. I was going to say Alwyn comes back to the party and lets everyone know that there's crying coming from the door up north.
Want me to yell it back to them?
Don't yell it, just in case. I'll come back down here and then pass that message on. So quietly. Don't forget the money, Joe. The sack of money.
What? Oh, right. I'm gonna walk back here, pick it up over my shoulder, and walk back over here. Alright, I am ready.
Okay.
Should I wait for everybody before I open the door?
That's
Or can I
recommended.
I'm gonna open it anyways, because I feel if just crying, it's not a threat. So I open the door.
Whew.
You open the door. 4 flickering torches in wall scones light this partially collapsed crypt. An open sarcophagus in the middle of the area is filled to the rim with blood. Spillage streaks the sides of it and pools around its base.
Seems familiar.
Cowering behind this strange blood-filled sarcophagus, is a frail old woman.
Oh, shit.
She reacts with fear at the sight of you and tries to duck down behind the sarcophagus so you don't see her.
I'm gonna tell my party. I'm not gonna whisper. I'm just gonna say it out loud so everybody can hear it. But hey guys, there's another pool of blood-filled coffin in that room, and some scared, crying old lady back there. She seems to be scared of me, and she's hiding behind the blood altar.
Alwyn
Then why didn't you say, hey, we're not here to hurt you?
Alwyn is going to head in and take the lead, if possible, if people let him pass.
Yeah, I'll let you pass, because I feel like I'm gonna scare her again. Well, actually, wait, hold up. I'm not scary. I keep failing my invitation. Never mind. So, yeah.
I'm not scary. I keep failing that check. Suddenly succeed on it.
I'll
That's
let someone
not funny.
be scared than me.
Alwyn is going to head into the room and just quietly talk to the woman and be like, "Miss, are you okay? Why are you down here?"
She cries and looks up and says, Are you with those bad evil men?
Alwyn is going to look at, raise an eyebrow at her, wondering why this old woman is down here, but he's going to shake his head. No, we're not.
Oh, thank God! She rushes to you, throwing her arms around you, as quickly as an old woman can rush.
Fair.
My name is Deborah. They took me down here. They made me use the bath and wash them. I'm a slave, she says.
Alwyn's going to call for the others to come on in, and he's going to tell the old woman that the rest of his party's going to come in here.
She lets go of you, by the way, as a note.
Okay. Can I roll Arcana to see if I sense anything about her?
Sure. Arcana, by the way, is very visible that you are testing, like, doing custom stuff.
Is it?
Everything sort of is pretty visible. If you wanted to, and also Arcana won't tell you. You need to have detect magic going if you think that there's magic going on.
Okay.
Arcana is made to understand what you can visualize already.
I guess it would be insight then, wouldn't it? Just to try and figure out if I'm trying to figure out if there's something wrong with, like, off about her.
It would be an investigation.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she did. That's an illusion. You totally see through the illusion for a moment. It's not a frail old woman at all. It's a very, very tall, very, very powerful looking woman, drenched head to toe in blood.
Oh, okay.
She also, hold on, there's more, but I accidentally closed the
Oh,
page
fuck
there.
me.
I'm so annoyed. Damn it. I'm so annoyed. Because, like, here's the thing I wanted to do. Once I saw her, I wanted to charge in there and kill her, but I felt like everybody's not gonna like me if I did that.
She's wielding a dagger in both hands.
Oh, goody. Okay, Alwyn is going to...
Give me a moment, because I'm going to roll an insight to see if she notices that you're on to her.
Okay.
You'll need to roll me a deception to counter it.
Okay, so just roll deception?
Yep.
Fuck.
Please be high. Please be high.
My charisma is 0, bro.
Try. Just try.
Natural
You never
20.
know.
Natural 20.
Ah!
So,
Wait, that one.
seeing this illusion, realizing that you've rolled a 3, how do you react? Because you rolled a 6. Sorry, not a 3. How do you react? She decimated your score, by the way. She got an 18.
Yeah, I think I figured. So, out of curiosity, when I called everyone in, did anybody actually come the fuck in?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Of course not.
I'm right here. You're on your own.
Why does this always happen? Fuck everybody.
No, Prudence, go back to where you were. You were over there.
Alwyn
So
is going to see her, and he's going to cringe and, like, go wide-eyed and be like, oh, fuck. Like, he knows that this isn't going to end well for him because goddamn his luck.
The second that you cringe, she's onto you, she drops the illusion entirely, and takes a surprise round action because you're pretty shocked by this.
Not that shocked, but okay. Go ahead and kill my character. I just made him.
So, first off, you note that as she drops it, your skin suddenly feels a lot less
Stable.
thick. It feels thinner, as if there was some sort of aura around her.
It was already thin. Go
She
ahead.
slashes at you twice with her daggers. Does a 12 hit your AC?
Fuck, of course. One, yes.
You should have mage armor on, dude.
I don't have mage armor yet.
Oh god, do you have shield?
No. No,
Okay.
I have nothing.
Oh my god.
Why do you have nothing?
Because I went for the damage heavier version.
The spells, they do nothing. She drags her dagger. You know what? Both are gonna hit you. She raises both of her daggers and stabs them both into either side of your neck, dealing a total of 15 piercing damage.
Well, I'm completely dead then, Wilster.
No, it doesn't completely kill you. 15 only brings you to -10. You're gonna get a permanent wound, but instead I'm gonna do something a little different than a permanent wound, because you got one last time. As you
Jesus
fall
Christ.
to the ground, you feel something shatter in your pack.
Uh-oh.
Of course, there goes the porcelain mask.
Luckily, it's not the beans.
Please, come on. It was pretty.
You drop bleeding to death. as he falls, the woman like raises one of her arms, and like the blood all over her body flies up and shrouds her, and she turns invisible.
Well then.
Everyone roll initiative.
Again.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So, Ref, I don't have rage anymore, right?
I fucking hate this goddamn game so much.
Where you were. You're not there. There you go.
I fucking hate this shit sometimes. Now I get an at 20.
Oh, dear
Now I
lord,
get
of
an at
course.
20.
Now's the time I get a 13 on the initiative.
Oh, I have twice. Oops.
Fuck me. Just goddamn.
A deer, always positive, says, well, at least we found out now before later, when we would have been, like, asleep or something.
That's valid.
Prudence, you're up first. Alwyn, I'm guessing you yell something as she stabs you in the neck.
Fuck this old bitch up.
I love it.
Prudence, you're up first.
I need to move to be able to do anything, so.
Son
You
of
do.
a bitch.
Alright, let's see how far I can go.
Diagonals are 5 feet, so you can make it, if you wanted to get into the room where you hear the fighting, like so. Hold on. This would be the most efficient movement path.
You can,
Like
you can
that.
make it in there.
You can make it in, yeah, you can make it right into the room. However, as a note, Joe, do you yell out that she's gone invisible?
She's gone invisible!
Prudence, you have no idea where she is, but you do see Alwyn bleeding to death on the ground here.
Alright,
have no
I will cure wound that.
Cool. Roll healing. Prudence, you reach out and you touch Alwyn, and Alwyn, the knife marks in your neck quickly seal up. The pain is still there, though, and you get back with, you're currently prone on the ground with 9 HP.
Which is near all my HP, goddamn.
Forgot you're a wizard. Or
Yeah,
something.
I'm a wizard.
Prudence, you still have your bonus action. As a note, you cannot cast Healing Word because you can't, even if one's a bonus action, you can't cast 2 first level spells on the same turn.
I don't have any for
You can
first
do a
level.
cantrip in a first level if one of them is a bone action, but you still have enough, I believe you still have a Bardic Inspiration you can grant, right?
I'm going to. I mean, did Joe ever use his Bardic Inspiration yet?
No,
I have not. Oh.
I'm going to toss that on Alwyn.
Alwyn? Okay, so describe what you do to inspire him as he's on the ground, no longer dying.
I'm just gonna glare at him. It's gonna be a glare of like, you're not allowed to die.
Fair enough.
That's it. He's not allowed to die.
Cool. Alwyn, you're up. You're currently prone. You have no idea where the invisible woman is.
I'm going to stand.
It runs.
Hi, I'm here.
And then I'm gonna use my other instead of attacking, I'm gonna bolt the fuck out the room.
You're disengaging?
No. Yes. I don't know.
Okay, if she is invisible and she is in melee range of you still, unless you disengage, she will still strike you.
If I disengage, how far can I move?
Right to there, where you would want it to go.
Okay. Disengaging.
Alwyn, you kind of crawl, scramble, cower, get to your feet, and run the fuck out of the room.
I Scooby-Doo the fuck out that bitch. Ruh-roh, Raggy! Fuck puppy power! Get in there, Joe!
Alright, my turn. Is it possible to do a bonus action for me and attack rough, or?
What bonus action did you want to do?
Well, since she's invisible, can I throw the arrows I have randomly in the room, like all the arrows, and hopefully it bounces off of her, so I can see where she is, maybe?
You could attempt to do this, yes, but it's gonna have a pretty low chance of success.
Well, since she's invisible, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna throw all 47 arrows in the room randomly, and hopefully it bounces off of her.
That won't be a bonus action, that'll be a full action to start doing that. What you can do is you can take your quiver and just hurl them in a 5-foot square, and I'll say that if she's in that square, it will hit her, and you'll know which square she's in.
Alright, I'll throw my quivers where she was last at, right there.
Cool. Yeah, are you gonna be in melee? Like, are you gonna walk up beside it and just hurl your quivers there? You gotta go do that.
So right here then?
Yep. You go there and you throw your quiver up in the air, dumping it. So this way all the arrows fall out and they all land to the floor without connecting with anything in that square.
Alright, I can still do one more action, right?
You have your action, yes.
Then I will swing my great axe right here randomly. Hopefully
Go ahead, attack. Make an attack, but disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay. Oh, okay. There we go.
Wait, are you using reckless attack?
Oh, wait. Yeah, reckless attack. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna re-roll at normal, because the advantage and disadvantage cancel out.
Let me roll again. 15.
My god. Even though she's invisible, you tied her AC.
Don't forget you have a bardic inspiration, dude.
I'll use a bardic inspiration for this one time.
Cool. Well, I've already said that you hit. You don't need to.
Oh, never mind, yeah.
Oh. So if it's a tie, it's a hit then?
Yeah.
Tie goes to attacker.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. So you swing your axe around wildly, and you feel it connect and cut through something. Blood splatters from nowhere on the wall to the west.
We know
It's clear she's in that square. Joe, you feel something move by you. And then she reappears, no longer invisible, and makes 2 attacks on Prudence. Does an 18 hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay. As she steps near you, you have vulnerability. That means you take double damage. So the first strike is 9 before it's doubled, which turns out to 18 damage.
What the
already
fuck?
down.
And then the second strike deals 16.
I'm already down. The first one hit me hard.
Yep. You're not permanently dead, but you're very fucked up, and you get a permanent wound.
No!
I just hope you get a cool scar.
What do I get?
I'm gonna tell you. There is the cool scar option, so maybe you'll get lucky. Let me grab my my dice, because I roll on a real dice for this table. Hey guys, you found one of the bosses in the dungeon. The one that you had missed.
Cool.
What?
Wait, what?
It's a boss.
We're fighting a boss?
Yes.
Nice.
20. A 20 on my thing is, as she brings her knife down, one of them scrapes across your left arm and punctures the bone, breaking it. I'm gonna send you a copy-paste. Screenshot of what this does. I'm not going to tell you how much magical healing you need to get to heal it magically in one round, but you have to do all that healing in one round. After she kind of eviscerates Prudence, she turns invisible.
I don't like her.
Do any of us feel where she went?
Oh yeah, Prudence, you got everyone who could see where she was. If you'd like, you can roll a reaction because she is moving still, and something's happening because of that.
How do you roll reaction?
This is spending your reaction, meaning you will not get a bonus. You will not get to use it to make attacks of opportunity or for anything else you might be able to do.
What can I do as a reaction? Anything?
Could you see where she was when she stabbed Prudence?
Yes. I can see about half. I can see half the
Cool.
square for sure.
Everyone who could see her can roll perception if they'd like.
Yeah, sure, I'll roll perception.
Alwyn, hold on, don't waste it, Joe. Alwyn, you can see bloody footprints. They lead a trail from here over Prudence and stop here in front of Alvazir.
I'm going to shout out that she's right in front of Alvazir.
Alvazir says, "Uh-oh."
Right?
And
Erlana says, Elvazir, are you okay?
swings wildly in that direction with her warhammer. And wow, she hits even with disadvantage. You guys see her warhammer solidly smack into something that should not be there. Deals 10 bludgeoning. Holy fuck, Alvazir.
Ah, thank you, Alvazir.
Wow.
Thank you,
Erlana-
Elvazir.
Oh wait, Alvazir. Oh no, she doesn't disengage. She stands her ground. She says, "Alwyn, get out of here! If she's in front of me, she's gonna go for you again." Erlana, you're up.
Okay, so...
Alwyn is literally going to point out that she is right fucking here. Right there.
Yep. As she was hit, you notice a bloody handprint appears on the wall.
I think I'm gonna hold my action.
For
so
what?
I can attack once,
She appears?
once she appears.
Cool. You grab your daggers and kind of flip them up and grab them by the tips, ready to throw.
Yay.
Adir then goes, and he's like, fuck this, and he steps back.
Smart boy.
He tries to fire a, hold on. Oh, he prefers it like that. He fires a firebolt at disadvantage into that square. And it misses, goes wide. Prudence, I need a death save.
Oh no.
That's one failure. Alwyn,
Can I disengage and then attack?
no. Disengaging is an action.
Okay. Alwyn's going to take his chances even though he was warned. Because this seems like the best thing he can do. Well, actually, Patch, if I fire magic missile, it's a guaranteed hit, right? Because I know
You
she's
need
here?
to see the target.
Oh, okay. Alwyn is going to disengage back to here then.
You Scooby-Doo run away from nothing again.
Oh my god.
Actually, too late, I already said it, never mind.
Joe.
Oh, I don't know where she is.
Right here, Alwyn has been screaming that she is right the fuck there.
You can
If I
stand
stare
on
at-
top of Prudence and stop the creature from... the woman from murdering her.
Alright.
Prudence, while you're on the ground, 2 deep puncture wounds in your body, you see Joe stand atop you, raising his great axe. Now, he's not at you, he's aiming at, like, the invisible space before you.
Yes, I'm gonna finish the job!
He looks down at you and says, "I only need one more kill to pass Alvazir."
Oh my god, no!
Jesus Christ.
No!
I'm kidding. Go ahead and swing. If you're reckless attacking, you get to do so at normal. But remember, if she chooses you as her target, she'll get to swing at advantage against you on both swings, Joe.
Damn, I can't rage? Oh,
No, you're out of ranges.
Does
Remember,
danger
you
sense
do-
help me in this situation or no?
It does not.
Okay.
Remember, Joe, you do have that bardic inspiration, so if you roll it normal, you might be able to... This could kill her, too. You don't know.
It's taking
So
a lot of
shit.
damage, yeah.
Oh, there was.
Do
I
you
can't
spend
see.
your bardic inspiration?
I would spend it, Joe.
Yes, I would use it. So
Slash R
roll
space 1d6.
1d6
Yes, sir.
4.
That bumps it up
17.
to a 17. Well, you felt you were going to miss earlier. Something resounds in your mind as Prudence is below you bleeding to death. And you hear her voice repeating the same words that she gave you not too long ago. Words of wisdom that inspired you. Prudence, would you like to repeat that phrase that you used to inspire him previously?
Cheeks look great.
Which cheeks?
Joe
Your
says,
butt-
connecting with the invisible woman. Roll to hit, Joe.
Oh, right, damage. 11.
Joe, your axe buries into something. Blood sprays and, like, in a Kill Bill style way, splashes all over the area. And she returns being visible. Your axe buried a good, like, the entire half of the blade that you've swung is deep in her chest. She looks at you, and she whispers something only you can hear into your ear, Joe, grabbing hold of you and leaving a bloody handprint that streaks down your chest as she falls. I'm gonna send you what she whispered you.
In Discord?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, she's naked? She has no loot, huh? Damn.
I mean, she has those 2 dope daggers that do a lot of fucking damage. I would say Erlana should steal those.
Ruff, what did I do with that information? Did I say anything, or...?
I mean, whatever you want to do with it. She whispered it to you and very, very quietly as she expired, collapsed to the ground.
Guys, I think this person named Ball is pleased with me. It likes me covered in blood for some reason.
Alvazir says that's the cultist that's one of the dead 3. They worship him. He is the god of murder and like violence and insanity.
So I have a fan.
Sure.
Yes, God of Insanity is your fan. Do you fail to see why this is a bad thing?
Alvazir face palms and shoves you out of the way, Joe, so she can heal Prudence.
Ow.
She gets down on one knee, and Prudence, she begins, pulls out a set of bandages. Wait, was that? That was her. And I'm assuming someone assists. Or Lana, you're going to assist, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so she gets advantage. Prudence, you begin to slip in unconsciousness as you see her bandaging you up and saying that we need to leave now. And you slip into that sweet, sweet darkness. Stable, but ow, your arm is broken.
Fuck.
Alwyn is going to remind Joe to grab the loot bag as we carry everyone and everything the fuck out of here, and we should head back to town now.
I believe that this is the point where we should wrap up. There's only one more thing of interest in this dungeon, and as you guys pass it, it is in this room, and I will bring you all here. Who's going to carry Prudence? She's out cold and incapable of walking.
Probably Alvazir.
I can carry her.
Yeah, Alvazir carries her.
Dang it.
This
You've
room
got the
here.
loot.
This
I
room
got the
here
loot.
is the last thing of interest as you walk through the collapsed tunnels and such that you guys had blown up before.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to mention this room again to see if you guys wish to interact with it before leaving the dungeon.
Yeah, wasn't there a thing on
This
the wall?
was an altar that when you guys lit one of the candles, you do it again right now, it reads on the wall in common, "Rise and be counted." To the south of you is a stone altar with humanoid skulls and bones piled around it. The top of the altar is covered with dozens of half-melted candles made of black wax, all of them currently unlit.
I got a feeling if we lit the candles, something will happen.
Yeah, I don't think we should mess with
Joe
more
took
gods
a bite
today.
out of one of the candles.
What?
It tastes terrible.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna investigate.
Ew. No.
Your investigation turns up nothing that you haven't already discerned. There's something to do with the words, the candles, and this room all add together for some sort of effect.
What
you're not
would
certain
be
what it is.
what would be the roll on that to figure it out?
There isn't one. This is this is something that you guys have to test. You've gotten all the information that you have so far.
Rise and be counted.
Oh, did you just say that out loud?
Yeah,
Where you're standing? Where?
right here.
All right.
That's within 5 feet of the words, right?
Where were the words at?
Oh no, never mind. Nothing happens.
Oh, so if we stand near it. Oh.
That's metagaming, Joe.
You felt that something would have happened if you had said that in the proper spot, though.
Where
from
are
your
the
investigation,
words at?
Xavier. The words are over here.
Alwyn,
The altar is right beside Adir and Joe.
Okay, Alwyn is going to stand here and read out loud the words again and say, "Rise and be counted."
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Stand
Alwyn's
on the
gonna-
altar, see what happens.
What if all of us say it at once?
Alwyn is going to, against his better judgment, listen to Erlana and stand atop the thing and go. He's gonna heavy sigh and just go, like, not expecting anything at this point. Rise and be counted.
The entire room suddenly lights up as all the candles alight into green fire. Because you're standing on them, you take 1 fire damage as you kind of pop and swear as you fall off the altar, landing prone beside it.
God damn it, Erlana! You freaking...
I think that would work.
Oh, come on!
3 skeletons rise up out of the rubble.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Alright, let's roll initiative.
They
Let's
look
go.
to Alwyn and get down on 1 knee, proffering their weapons up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are these mine to control now?
Nothing happened.
Alwyn is going to say, he's going to stand up and tell them to stand over there at attention. Being a necromancer, he kind of knows how undead work.
They stand over there and stand at attention, much like soldiers in a military.
Ooh.
Alwyn is going to laugh maddeningly, like, yes!
Each one of them is armed with a short sword and a short bow, by the way.
Awesome.
These are not things that you want to take out into the streets of Baldur's Gate, and that the Flaming Fist would immediately assume that you would join the cultists if they see them.
See, what we can do is we can stand them to guard here so nothing comes in but us.
Which way, how far are we away from the floor that goes down, to the next floor down, if there is one?
What do you mean?
Is there another floor down or something, or no?
Down this hallway, there's that chamber that you guys blew up by detonating the gas.
We're
It's
gonna
down.
go...
So, Prudence might be out cold, but deep in Alwyn's mind, he can hear Prudence just saying, "The fuck."
Okay, no, I mean, is there another floor to this dungeon patch, or what?
Not really.
Hmm.
There's the bathhouse upstairs.
Alwyn is going to tell them, he's going to command them to... Do they have anything else on them at all, aside from just the basic
Short sword and short bow.
That's it? Alright, Alwyn is going to tell 2 of them to go up and dig out the rest of the tunnel. While they are gone.
Cool, they begin digging out the rubble. This last one, what do you say?
The last one I am going to have stand guard here. So that if
So
anybody...
you just tell him, stand guard here.
No, stand guard. Anybody who is not a member of our party, who is in this group right here that tries to come through here, kill them and alert the others.
Rolling me an intelligence check?
Sure. Just a check?
Yep. Flaming Fists are definitely going to come through here to explore the place.
Ooh.
The skeleton, with the commands you've given it right now, would attack the Flaming Fists as they come through to try and clear out the bodies and figure out what was down here and investigate.
Would it know what a flaming fist is, or no?
Nope.
Okay,
It would if you describe what their uniforms look like, and as long as they're wearing them.
Okay.
You also, don't forget, each of you have one of those badges.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over... Shit, I locked myself. I'm gonna head over here, show the badge to him. To the skeleton. And, if anybody has this badge, they, pretend to be dead. Pretend to be, damn it, pretend to crumple to the ground. Does that work?
It doesn't respond to your command.
Do not attack anybody that's got this symbol. And show them the symbol. Fair?
It does not respond to your command. But as you show it the symbol, it crumbles to pieces.
Oh.
I'm gonna put the symbol away. Reform.
It reforms.
Oh.
After you crumble, reform yourself once the people are gone.
It does not respond to your commands.
That's fine. I'm gonna take it on faith.
It
I'm just gonna take it on faith. You know what? Shows the symbol.
crumbles.
Oh
Puts the
god.
symbol away. Reform.
It reforms.
I'm just gonna walk away. I'm done.
He's gone mad with power.
You damn right. We need to get her. We need to get Prudence out of here before she actually does die.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here.
Okay.
I hope everyone had a really fun time. It was a bit of a
Yes.
slow session, but we got through it.
We got out of the dungeon.
Yep.
Can we at
you
least?
got-
Can we end?
Well,
this?
actually, technically, you haven't made it out of the dungeon yet, but I can confirm now that with your guys' of how you've been, unless it was a secret door, you have not missed anything. You went
There's
through
a secret door.
all the passageways that you have seen, all the doorways you've seen, you did open and explored them all. Unless there are any other secret doors, you made it through.
Let's not go look back for secret doors until we are a higher level.
Yep. For now, we bid you all adieu. I hope everyone watching our stream enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun
Oh, I
playing.
think everybody lagged out.
Make sure to follow us on Twitch. It really helps us a lot. Blobby blooby blue blah blahs. More people following us on Twitch means eventually that we can partner with Twitch. We're getting closer. We've got 28 followers right now. That just means we need another... Sorry, 22 followers. That just means we need another 28. Almost there.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah, make sure
Everyone
you
have a nice
like,
night,
follow,
and,
and subscribe.
Yeah, good night, good luck.